Kanowski Bresney for your free consultation.
We are inside of 10 minutes to go here before kickoff for the Music City Bowl. Time now to take a look at the keys to the game presented by State Farm. The State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you create an affordable price just for you. Let's start with Kerry Davis. Kevin Mitchell with us as well. Let's start with Kerry. Offensively, Mr. Davis, what do you want to see from the orange and blue?
I want to see him knock the rust off. I know haven't played a game in a few weeks that kind of can be beneficial because you do get to rest up, but it also can be detrimental because, with offense, there comes rhythm. So see how this first drive goes and knock some of the rust off and hopefully finish that first drive with a touchdown.
A lot of times in bowl games, Kerry, it's who wants to be there the most, maybe that comes away with a win. And I think there's a lot of want to on the orange and blue side.
I agree. I think I was down on the field. Kevin and I were down there. We got to look in some of the guys' eyes. I think they are rocking and ready to roll. They look excited for this moment. A great opportunity. We've talked about it, over and over again about what this means in terms of having the most wins in a 2-year span. This is a great opportunity for the Illini today, and I think they're going to take advantage of it.
Kevin, you're a defensive guy. Tell us what you think Illinois needs to do to be successful against a team that's putting up 41 points a game.
Right. I think first and foremost, like we've pointed out throughout, pregame and everything, is do our job first, right? Let's take care of us and what we do. It's going to be a challenge, just like you mentioned, 40 points. I mean, we're playing against a high-powered offense. And so, it'll be interesting, though, those first couple drives, how we adjust. They have those scripted plays and everything. But I'm looking forward to how we come out, how are we going to pressure that quarterback, and then just keep everything in front and play our game.
Thank you, guys. That's Kevin Mitchell, Kerry Davis, State Farm Keys to the Game, brought to you, of course, by State Farm. They can help you create an affordable price just for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. This is Steve Kelly. I'll be back with you at halftime with highlights and other halftime activities coming up, and kickoff just about 5 minutes away here on the Fighting Illini Sports Network. Stay with us. This has been the Wiffles Hybrids pregame show from Learfield.
Illini fans know a strong starting lineup makes all the difference. And when it comes to your health, Carle Health puts the right team on the field for you. With the doctors, hospitals, and specialists you already know and trust. Whether you're exploring Medicare Advantage options or individual plans, choose a plan that chooses Carle Health. Visit ChooseCarleHealth.org to stay connected to the care teams who are there for you, your family, and your community. Choose a health plan that keeps you in the game. Choose CarleHealth.org.
You can just picture it. The anticipation before the big moment. The band playing, the adrenaline flowing, the confidence that you're about to hit the field and simply dominate. Now you know what it feels like to plant a field of Brevant seeds. Because when you choose Brevant seeds, you're not looking for a simple win. You're looking to turn heads and make a name for yourself. This is your turf. And when you get out there, it's sheer domination. Get started at Brevant.com/domination. Win, win, win.
The home of the Block Eye. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
Did you know you can opt out of winter? With Vrbo, save up to $1,500 for booking a month-long stay. With thousands of sunny homes, why subject yourself to the cold? Just filter your search by monthly stays and save up to $1,500. Book now at Vrbo.com.
If you're a maintenance supervisor for a commercial property, you've had to deal with everything from leaky faucets to flickering light bulbs. But nothing's worse than that ancient boiler that's lived in the building since the day it was built, 50 years ago. It's enough to make anyone lose their cool. That's where Grainger comes in. With industrial-grade products and dependable fast delivery, Grainger can help with any challenge, from worn-out components to everyday necessities. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Can do.
Snakes, zombies, public speaking. The list of fears is endless. But the real danger is in your hand when you're behind the wheel. Distracted driving is what's really scary and even deadly. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Yes! Illini Nation, let's ride! Turn it up. It's game time. On the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Back to pass, rush coming. Royola's in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Down he goes.
Yes, sir.
Going for it on fourth down. Block to the end zone.
It's a free ball. It's bouncing on the turf, and the Illini have it. Looks to throw. Throw into the end zone. He caught it. Back in the end zone. Touchdown.
Fighting Illini football is brought to you by Carl, the official healthcare provider of the Fighting Illini, and by your local Ford dealers.
Let's go! Let's go! We do this, man!
Live from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's the Fighting Illini and the Tennessee Volunteers. This is the 2025 Music City Bowl. Kickoff is just moments away. Now, here's the voice of the Fighting Illini, Brian Barnhart.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the postseason, to the bowl season. It's Illinois, the Liberty Mutual Music City Bowl in downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium, the home of the Tennessee Titans. Great to have you with us for Fighting Illini football. We've got the coin toss taking place at midfield. We'll have our referee bring that to us here as we join you live. Brian Barnhart with Kerry Davis and Kevin Mitchell and Ed Bond and Scott Beatty and Frank Atkinson, our spotter today. Great to have you with us for Illinois football. Tennessee and Illinois at midfield. Let's go to our referee.
The emu is heads, and of course you can tell that's tails. That is heads, that is tails. All right, what's your call?
Tails.
Tails. Tails is call. Tails is the call. I'm honored to have Doug from Liberty Mutual here to flip the coin. Tails is the call. Flip it whenever you're ready, Doug. Tails is the call. Tails is the call. It is tails. You win the choice. Defer. We'll defer. Tennessee wins the coin toss, and we'll defer until the second half.
Tennessee wins the toss. By the way, I was told by Mike Keith, a great voice of the Volunteers, many years the voice of the Titans. He's in their ring of honor here in Tennessee. Tennessee had not won a coin toss all year.
Really?
That's the first one they've actually won.
And congratulations.
That's an interesting stat.
Yeah, it is. So anyway, it's great to have you with us. It is cold but very pleasant. We've had a clear day. For the most part, it'll get dark here pretty soon here at Nissan Stadium. They're building a big new stadium, a dome stadium, just across the parking lot. And we got a great crowd here today. A lot of blue for the Illini. And, Kerry, the fans got the message, wear blue, because Tennessee's here in their orange.
They did get the message, and I think it's going to be an outstanding game, outstanding opportunity. I talked about it with Steve. You get a chance, opening kickoff, get your offense on the field, knock some of the rust off. You haven't played a game in a month, so I'm excited about this opportunity for the Illini. Luke Altmaier in his last game. It should be a great time.
And Kevin Mitchell, I know you're rubbing your hands together. You're anticipating this.
I'm anticipating and a little cold, so
that could be it too. It's in the mid-20s here.
Oh man, look,
it's supposed to go south. You're supposed to be warm, but it's not the case here today. Illinois, by the way, wearing the all-blue uniforms. Michael Martin on the sideline. A new look for Brett Bielema's team.
Absolutely, brand new look. Blue jerseys, blue pants. We've seen those before. First time in the Brett Bielema era. Blue helmet with the script Illinois across the helmet, reminiscent of the orange helmet we wore at the Citrus Bowl last year, but just a nice, clean, all blue color rush look from Illinois. They're excited to put a W in the win column for this uniform combination.
All right, and the Illini set to receive the kickoff here in the all blue uniforms. The Illini usually with Khalil Valentine back there and Mac Rusetich, a couple of men deep. Here as we look at from left to right at Nissan Stadium. And Valentine is going to watch it sail to the back of the end zone here at Nissan Stadium. Tennessee's fans are across from us. There's 3 decks to this stadium. There are 3 decks. A lot of fans in their coats in the blue, the orange caps down below us. We're on the Illinois side of the field. Here is the Illini and Tennessee meet for the first time ever. They have never played.
It's a great opportunity, man. It's exciting the fact that they've never played against one another. We talked about the SEC Big Ten matchup. It's a great chance for the Illini to kind of stamp what we've been doing in the Big Ten and stamp what you've been doing for this season.
Couple of receivers left. Khalil Valentine gets the start at tailback. Luke Altmaier can go over 3,000 yards passing today. Has them 1st and 10. At their own 25, right to left in the blue. Hand off to Valentine, slip to the left side, 30, and up near the 35. And a nice gain there by Khalil Valentine, pulled down by Davin Hobbs, defensive tackle for Tennessee. They're in what they call their stormtrooper uniforms, all white with the T on the helmet. So the Illini go to work here as Altmaier brings them up to the line of scrimmage, and a surge ahead across the 35 up to the 37-yard line. So a gain of a couple there for the Fighting Illini. Just underway in the blue here as far as the wind, Michael. I don't know, any wind down on the field?
Slight wind, 7 miles per hour, heading to the southeast. Not really too much of a factor here. We will see temperatures drop to about 27 degrees over the span of the game.
Our first downs are brought to you by Ameren, Illinois. 1st and 10, Illinois at their own 37. Altmaier sends Tanner Arkin in motion. Back to pass. Looks to throw under pressure. Dumps it over the middle. Caught about the 45-yard line. Hank Beatty comes up with it. Number 80 on the catch for Illinois. The young man from Rochester has it up to about the 45-yard line.
And Brian, they tried to cut up front. They unfortunately missed one of the D linemen. He was able to get a hit on Luke Altmaier. You want to prevent those hits from happening because those can eventually add up. Keep the quarterback clean.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2 to the 45. No score, just underway. 13:29 to go first quarter. Altmaier in the gun. Tailback to his left. Slings it to the right. Caught across the way in traffic at about midfield and shoved down hard over there.
Yeah,
nice tackle, and we got a flag down, maybe?
Yes, that was unnecessary how he threw him down, in my opinion.
You know, I'm a defensive guy, but I agree with you.
Colin Dixon got hammered to the turf, it looked like to me, and then got wrapped up and dropped. Number 0 threw him to the ground, William Wright. Let's go to Michael Martin.
Yeah, it's going to be 15 yards, but I do want to give some credit to the big men up front. We got the regulars from right to left, Melvin Priestley at right tackle, Brandon Henderson at right guard, man in the middle, Josh Kreutz, Josh Geske at left guard, and replacing J.C. Davis, who opted out of this game, is Nathan Knappich at left tackle.
Yep, Knappich, one of the brothers there that transferred in from Idaho. Penalty moves it all the way down inside the Tennessee 40-yard line to the Tennessee 36. 1st and 10, Caden Fagan checks in at tailback. In fact, they've got a split back situation, and as they get ready to snap the ball, Illinois may have moved.
Yeah, false start. Looked like on Tanner Arkin.
Now, the Illini are claiming disconcerting signals.
Offense, number 85. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Well, Brian, that's usually what we do when we jump off sides. We try to blame it on somebody else. We know we messed the snap count offensively. But we got to point at somebody else because clearly you did it, and it's not my fault.
Is that right, Kevin?
Hey, it happens. Yeah. It happens, right?
1st and 15, Illinois right to left, moving down towards our end of the field. We're about the 25-yard line as we look down here at Nissan Stadium. Tailback is Caden Fagan. 2 receivers left, 1 right. 1st and 15. Here is Altmaier, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead inside the 35 and down to the 34-yard line. So a nice gain there as Altmaier keeps it. And Jeremiah Thielander on the stop.
There's a call quarterback draw. You saw him trying to look at the defense and get them to shoot out of there, the linebackers, and then he's just able to follow the center, Kreutz up the middle of the field.
Gain of 7 down to the Tennessee 34. No score yet. Illinois on the march. 12:15 to go first quarter. Beatty in motion. Altmaier with Fagan to his left. Back to pass. Slings it. Throwing right sideline. And a catch across the way. But is he in bounds? He is not. Colin Dixon at about the 10-yard line. Ty Redmond back there defensively for the Volunteers. Incomplete pass.
Kerry, I do like, though, them taking a shot. We got to continue to be aggressive all game if we want to come up with this victory.
Agreed. I think it's hard to tell if his left foot touched down. I think that's a catch.
You think it's a catch?
I think his left foot touched down quickly before he was able to, before he was knocked out of bounds. Well, maybe not. Might be some air under there. I can't see a shadow.
Well, Colin Dixon, we'll see.
Ruling on the field of an incomplete pass is under further review.
All right, they will take a look at it. To the glee of the Illini fans here, our reviews brought to you by AHW, always there when there's work to be done. Game time to field time, game-winning calls to yield-boosting tech and precision cutting machines. AHW brings accuracy where it counts. Altmaier slinging it down the right side. Dixon trying to make a leaping catch. Did he have his foot down?
It's hard to tell if there's space under. It's easier to tell when you can see those black pellets pop up. That lets you know that his foot did touch the ground. I can't tell with that look if the black pellets actually lifted off of the ground. It's hard to tell. So they may just go with the call that was on the field. Kevin, I did want to ask you, because Illinois is going up tempo. You're a defensive guy.
Right.
When offense goes up tempo, how difficult is it for you all to get your calls in and get everyone aligned properly as quickly as they're going?
Very difficult, and that's why a lot of times you will already come into the game with a base call, right?
Okay.
If you're going up tempo, your defensive coordinator already says, hey, if they do this and they're running like that, then it might just be your base cover two, right? And then you just know throughout until it settles down, you're just running cover two, cover two, cover two.
So far, Luke Allmeyer 2 of 3 for 12 yards. The Illini got hit with a penalty, backed him up a few yards, but they marched it from their own 25 down to the Volunteer 34-yard line here in the opening quarter with 12:04 to go. By the way, the last time the Illini scored on their opening drive.
After further review, the ruling on the field is upheld.
Okay, so incomplete.
Yeah, I think it was too difficult to tell whether or not his left foot actually hit in bounds. It's a bang-bang call, or whatever they called on the field, they're probably going to stay with.
Yeah, there's some language they use, upheld, etc. They say upheld on that.
Confirmed lets you know they know. Upheld means we're not really sure, but we're just going to go with what we said, so no one gets too upset.
So now it's 3rd and 8 on the incomplete pass. That would have been a first down. Illinois, Tennessee, no score. 12:04 to go, first quarter. Here in Nashville. Valentine back into tailback. 2 receivers left. Allmeyer appears to be changing the play. And a pretty big crowd all around here on all sides as we look down at Nissan Stadium. Snap back to Allmeyer. Dumps it left. Caught by Valentine. 35. Trying to get to the 32, and he's shoved back. First down markers all the way down to the 26-yard line. So a way to go. And Spellman got him for Tennessee. This Tennessee defense used to be coached by Tim Banks, the former Illinois defensive coordinator, but he got let go here a few weeks ago. They brought in a guy that was a locker mate of Brett Bielema to run the defense. He's been the linebacker coach. The Illini are 4th and 7. They're going to go for it, right? 4th and 7 at the 33 of Tennessee, no score. Illini crowd, Tennessee crowd making some noise. Valentine to the right of Allmeyer. Back to pass, under pressure, throws it down the middle around the 15, trying to hit Bowick. Incomplete. And the Illini are stopped on downs.
Yeah, that was pretty good coverage by the Tennessee corner. If Bowick bends back just a little bit, he probably gets a pass interference call. You got to fight back to the ball, especially on those dig routes. Coming flat, you don't want to kind of drift upfield. So it's just another coaching point. You learn, you work, and you hopefully get it better the next drive.
Well, the Illini went 8 plays, chewed up 3:45, but give it over on downs. Tennessee will have it 1st and 10 at their own 33. The Volunteers this year, 8-4. Much like the Illini, the losses to 3 teams in the playoff, Georgia, Alabama, Oklahoma, and a loss to a 10-2 Vanderbilt team. And their offense, Kerry Davis, is really, really good.
They are. They score a lot of points. They produce a lot of yards offensively, almost 500 yards a game. And they're just going to do what they do. Josh Heupel has this offense clicking, and Joey Aguilar is a special quarterback. So you got to be ready and be locked in every snap on this defensive side, making sure that you're ready to roll.
2 teams are huddled up on their respective sidelines. Was looking for a red hat guy, but I don't know if we have a red hat guy.
I don't see one out there, but they're out there taking pictures, and referee is hanging out with somebody. I think it's him right there with the brown on. He doesn't have a red hat on, though.
Okay. I guess we'll keep it here just to be safe. We don't want to miss any action here. We can catch up as we go, but the last 2 years for the Illini defense, when they've had 1 or more turnovers in a game, the only loss was to Oregon at that point. Of course, defensive numbers, the Illini among the best in the Big Ten with forced fumbles this year. The Tennessee offense averaging 40 points a game, but a good chunk of that against some weaker teams. They did score at least 40 points in 7 of 12 games this year, averaged about 34 in the SEC. 72 against East Tennessee, 56 against UAB, 56 at Kentucky. And even in their loss, they scored 41 to Georgia, 41 at Mississippi State in a win there. So averaged about 34 points a game. Season low of 20 points to Alabama and 27 against Oklahoma.
And
so
that Georgia game is a game I got to watch. We were in a hotel. I think we had a later game that day, so I got to watch pretty much the entire first half. and they were winning that game pretty much the entire game. They missed a field goal. I think we watched the whole game. They missed a field goal late there, which would have sealed the game for them, and they ended up losing to a Georgia team that obviously is in the college football playoffs. So they were a team and are a team, again, that can score points with the best of them. And they are a really good offense. So offensively, you want to score, you want to drive and take control of the clock and finish with points. But defensively, like I talked to Kevin, we talked about it, being sound on the back end and tackle, live to play another play.
Yes. Well, the Illini drove all the way down to the 33 of Tennessee. And Michael Martin, that'd been a long field goal, right? I mean, the reason they went ahead and went for it.
Yeah, it would have been a long field goal, about 51 yards by my math. And it's a tough field goal for anybody, but with the conditions being the way that they are, being cold, if you're a kicker, your range reduces just a little bit. We have a lot of faith in David Delano, but they didn't have faith in him right there. You question some of the play calling if maybe you should have ran for it on third down if you're going to go for it on fourth down, but that's neither here nor there. Ultimately, they didn't go for the kick right there. Didn't work out. Tennessee ball. We'll see how this defense does against this high-octane Tennessee offense.
And this is a turf field, right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yep. And so playing on the turf here, home of the Titans are building a mammoth dome stadium right next door, and it dwarfs this place. And this place is pretty big. Got 3 decks. And Tennessee comes out. Joey Aguilar is the quarterback. 3,400 yards this year, 24 touchdowns. He does have 10 interceptions, 299 yards in their loss to Vanderbilt at the end of the regular season. Deshaun Bishop is their tailback, 983 yards, 4 touchdowns. They'll start after taking over on downs, left to right in the all-white. And Bishop is the back. Here's the play action by Aguilar. Pressure comes, and down he goes. How do you like that? Right out of the gate. Tanner Heckel was in there. James Thompson was celebrating at the end of the play. There was they sacked that quarterback big time back at the 25, a loss of 8.
Yeah, Tanner Heckel getting in there and getting the quarterback to the ground. Made a great play.
All the way back to the 25. Here is the throw, and Aguilar fires it left, and it's caught up around the 33-yard line by Staley. So Braylon Staley with 64 catches coming in. Over 800 yards. They are playing without Chris Brazell, who had over 1,000 yards receiving. So now it'll be 3rd and 10. So they're back to the original line of scrimmage. No score. 10:25 to go first quarter. Illinois and Tennessee. Boy, these crowds are into it, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They're enjoying it. Here's Aguilar, throwing situation, 3rd and 10. Back to pass. Looks to throw right. Got a man caught. First down, Tennessee. Across the 40-yard line all the way up to the 43-yard line. So we got 10 yards on it. Tanner Heckel on the stop. Staley with a catch and a first down, Volunteers. And now they're in hurry-up mode. So after the big sack, the Volunteers able to get the first down. Here is a handoff to the tailback. Bishop running left. Slips one tackle by Daniel Brown into Illinois territory down to the Illinois 48-yard line. So they get a handful of yards there. And Kurt Neal on the stop. Here's the snap back. Play action to Bishop. Almost got the quarterback. Safety valve to Bishop with a catch to the 40. Running left side, first down, Tennessee. All the way down to the 36.
It's going to be important to win on first down. It puts them in 2nd and long, 3rd and long situations. This Tennessee offense is a really hurry-up offense. They're going to get on the ball, up-tempo. This is probably the longest time you're going to have in between plays is right now. They're going to go fast and force you to try to make some mistakes defensively.
Juice Clark with a tackle for the Illini, but a first down and 10 for Tennessee on the Illinois 36. 8:59 to go first quarter, no score here in Nashville. Well, a lot of the crowd is standing still. Quarterback is Aguilera. Here he turns, gives to his tailback. Here is Bishop running right inside the 35-yard line. Down to about the 32. We got 4 yards there. Leon Lowry with the stop. Tennessee in the hurry-up mode, as you're right, Kerry. They're going quickly. Here's the snap back to the quarterback. Play action. Looks to throw. Jumping around. Dumps it down to the right. Bishop with a catch. Tackled at the 30-yard line. Nice tackle by Miles Scott. in the secondary for Illinois. They get it down to the 30. It'll be 3rd and 4. They need about the Illinois 26. 8:13 to go first quarter. No score. Illinois took the opening kickoff, drove to the Tennessee 33, got stopped on downs. The Volunteers moving the other way. Aguilar ready to go. Pistol look. Sends a tight end in motion from the 30. Hand off to Bishop. He's got the first down. Inside the 30 down to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee again, a nice drive here. Malachi Hood rides him down at the end of the play.
And Brian, right now in the run game, the defensive line are pretty much glued to the offensive lineman. You got to find a way to get off of blocks. Linebackers get downhill and make big plays in the backfield.
They're big on the right side, too. 6'6", 320, 6'6", 305. Even the center's big at 6'4", 310. Another first down for Tennessee on the Illinois 24, moving left to right. They've been in a hurry-up mode most of this drive. Pretty wide splits up front. Here's the handoff. Big hole right side. Bishop inside the 10, inside the Illinois 5, and a 1st and goal for Tennessee down near the 6. Gain of about 18 yards on that one. Miles Scott in the secondary. And 1st and goal, Tennessee. Spread you out, drove it down there. Tennessee, hurry up mode again. 1st and goal at the 6. Here is Bishop, gets the handoff this time, and this time Sabur Kareem there to drop him from behind. They have lost a yard, he did, back to the 7. Good tackle by Kareem.
Great tackle. We just got to continue to be more stout up front, right? They're gashing us. We have to then be stout more up front and get that push.
No score, 6:30 to go first quarter. First drive of the game for Tennessee. They score a lot on their first drives, by the way. They're really good at this. Here's the snap back. Aguilar back to pass. Under pressure, pulls it down. Now he's going to run. 5 near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. Runs it in from 7 yards. And the Volunteers score first. They lead it 6-0. Just pulled it down and
you did a good job of surprising him with the blitz on the edge, and it forced him to kind of regather and hold the ball a little bit longer. Then he takes off CCC. You have to make open field tackles. This is what we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Blocking and tackling is what wins football games.
Max Gilbert is their kicker, and he is on for the extra point. Ross will hold it, the punter. The snap back for the extra point off to our right. It is through the goalposts. It is good. And Tennessee grabs the lead 7-0 with 6:16 to go here in the first quarter in Nashville. So the Tennessee Volunteers, 7-yard run. And quarterback runs it in. He's thrown for a lot of yards, but he can run it too, as he showed there. The senior who started at Appalachian State was out at UCLA in a much ballyhooed story where they basically swapped quarterbacks.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how the transfer portal works now. It's kind of a trade.
Right.
Emi Aliabo went to UCLA, and Aguilar came here to Tennessee. It took me a couple times.
And then Tennessee wanted to get Allmeyer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's,
That's right.
year to year.
Now the Volunteers will kick off. Josh Turbyville is their kickoff man. Kicking from left to right. Valentine is deep for Illinois. Back at the goal line off to our right. Nightfall begins to settle in here. The early evening, 7-0 Tennessee. Here comes the kickoff. End over end. And Valentine will watch it sail into the end zone. That drive, by the way, 11 plays, 67 yards, 7 run plays, 4 pass plays. And the Volunteers were in hurry-up mode most of that drive, and they lead at 7-0.
Yeah, and again, it was just gashing you offensively. The first play of the game, you get a sack, you put them in 2nd and long, and then they get to 3rd and long. He has to drop back, kind of take his time. Those are the down and distances you want this offense in. If they are in hurry-up mode where they can get 2nd and 6 and 3rd and 2, you're going to have a hard time trying to stop this offense because they are high-powered, high-octane.
Well, the Illini start 1st and 10 at their own 25 here. Sent 3 receivers to the right, including Beatty and Clement. Single back is Aiden Lawfrey in there now. Back to passes Altmaier under pressure. Throws it over the middle, caught by Clement. Tough catch. And up near the 36-yard line from the 25 and a gain of 11. And a first down, Illinois, brought to you by Ameren, Illinois. Energy at work. Spillman, the tackler, the Will linebacker. And the Illini get a first down. 1st and 10 up at their own 36, trailing 7-0. Under 6 minutes to go, first quarter. They send Beatty in motion, and now we get a flag and a false start. He kind of tiptoed gingerly up there and then went left.
False start.
You know, Brian, it looked like a little bit of confusion, but I do love the fact that we're giving then Tennessee a taste of their own medicine with that up tempo. I think there was a couple games this season, Coach B, after one of those losses, was talking about Altmaier works best, in that up tempo speed. So we'll see what we do today.
In the all blue, the Illini with 43 yards of offense, Tennessee with 67. They march down after Illinois turned it over on downs. Running back is Aiden Laughley with a pistol look. Altmaier goes to work. Now 1st and 15 at the own 31. Pitch to Laughley around the right end. 35 and a hard hit. Gets back up. Stumbles ahead to the 37-yard line. We'll see where they say he's down. But boy, he took a pop.
Well, he gave a pop.
He gave one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, you would know.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, that's what. Hey, same leg, same shoulders. What we're.
Right in, 35 and a hard hit. Gets back up, stumbles ahead to the 37-yard line. We'll see where they say he's down. But boy, he took a pop.
Well, he gave a pop.
He gave one. He gave one.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He gave that pop.
Okay, you would know.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, that's what. Hey, same leg, same shoulders. What we're taught as running backs. That means you run through contact, and that is what bully ball football looks like.
Well, he gets back some of it, 6 yards at their own 37, 2nd and 9 for Illinois, trailing Tennessee 7-0. Beatty in motion. They move him around. Pressure comes late. Altmaier over the middle, got a man open to the near side. Clement with a catch at the 40 and out of bounds. First down, Illinois. Bodied on the stop for Tennessee.
That's a great design, a lot of motion and moving parts. Hank Beatty starts one way and swings back to the left side. And then you have Hank Clement kind of taking a longer time, deeper over route, and he's wide open downfield. Great protection up front because that's a long play, long developing play.
And it looked like a flood concept, right? Flooded the zone and opened up.
24-yard gain, 1st and 10 Illinois. First downs brought to you by Ameren from the 39 of Tennessee. The Illini trail 7-0 in the first quarter. Altmaier in the gun, stands and turns, and now another flag.
Gonna be another false start.
Who moved that time?
We did.
I know.
That was, I think it was
false start.
Offense, number 58.
Priestley.
Let's go.
This defense, Tim Banks fired at the end of the season, had been with Josh Heupel, the former Oklahoma quarterback, all 5 years. They lost German McCoy, an All-American corner, and a starting corner, Ricky Gibson, early. That really hurt the defense. They still the top 5 in the SEC in sacks this year. So for all the headaches they have in a defense, they've been good in the sack department. 1st and 15 after the false start. Back at the Tennessee 44 for the Illini. Play action to Fagan. Altmaier throws, got a man over the middle. Caught Ashton Hollins inside the 30 of Tennessee, and a first down Illinois. And they're starting to find some gaps down to the Tennessee 26-yard line.
You know, Kerry, that goes right back to what you said. We can run those long concepts if our front line gives us time. Right. That's exactly what they're doing right now.
Yeah, it's a great job of giving you a deep route, which forces those corners and those secondary to run deep, and then just hooking up right behind the linebackers because they can only get so deep. They got to run first, so you hook up right behind them. Easy pitch and catch for a first down.
And we're finding some holes, though, out there. 16 yards, 18 yards on that one. 1st and 10, Illinois, and Ameren, Illinois, first down. Late in the first quarter, down 7-0. Here's a dump to the right to Beatty. Looking to throw. Throws it back to Altmaier. Juggled in and incomplete, and the ball goes out of bounds. All right.
An incomplete forward pass.
Okay.
Second down.
Not by much, though, but Beatty got it, the catch, and then Altmaier just came back to the left and just he just was struggling to catch that, wasn't he?
I thought he was going to throw it to Colin Dixon because he's wide open downfield. Had he just been throwing and looking there, we would have walked in for a touchdown. Unfortunately, he was trying to throw it back to Luke Altmaier. But Colin Dixon is walking into the end zone. If Hank Beatty could make that throw, it would be a far throw.
He was wide open. 3:06 to go, first quarter, 7-0 Tennessee. Illinois 2nd and 10 on the Volunteer 26. Fake in the back. Low snap. Holmeyer has to unload it quickly. Throws a bullet for a strike and close to another first down to the 17-yard line. Nice catch in traffic. Looked like, was it Beatty or Clement?
I think it was Hank Beatty.
Beatty, yes,
Yep.
got it in traffic. And Beatty with a catch, and they get it down to the, 17-yard line. So we got 9. It'll be 3rd and 1 at the Tennessee 17. Clock down to 2:39 for the first quarter. The Illini offense suddenly up to 100 yards. Altmyer 7 of 9. Single back set. Laughery. Jordan Anderson checks in at a fullback spot. Offset. Here is the give to the fullback. Runs it for the first down.
Well, Brian, you know how
Gary Davis is jumping up and down over here.
It's always a first down when you hand it to the fullback.
They usually just need a half an inch. That's why.
It doesn't matter. It's a first down.
Yes, sir.
So it's down to the 15, a gain of a couple. And 7-0 Tennessee. They had a touchdown run by their quarterback. Altmyer has led the Illini back down the field. Nice catches by Clement. Beatty tried a trick play. That didn't work. Now Clement and Bowie come to the near side. Single back set is Aiden Laughery. The Illini 1st and 10 at the 15 in the Carl red zone. Here's the snap back to give to Laughery. Picks his way through inside the 15 and down to about the 13-yard line. Boy, that hole was open for a split second.
It was. It closed very quickly.
Very quickly.
And Spellman with the tackle for Tennessee. The all-white, Illinois, and the all-blue. And the orange crowd across the way is Tennessee. A lot of blue and orange down below us. So there's a lot of people in this stadium.
Yeah, it is. It filled up top. And Brian, I've noticed some chippiness from the Tennessee defense. Offensively, you got to give it right back to them legally in between the whistles.
Legally, the important word.
Legally is the most important word.
2nd and 8 from the 13 of Tennessee. Altmyer motions to Laughery. Now he's back to pass, and a flag again. Maybe another false start.
False start.
Yep.
Offense, number 64. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
The third or
Why
fourth
so many?
play.
Yeah, three.
Well, it's loud, and sometimes when you're playing on the road, you go silent count because you know it's too loud, and you don't worry about all of the words and all the calls. You don't have to worry about that. This is a neutral site, so you might not have expected it to be this loud. Our team, our fans are probably loud just as well as Tennessee's fans. And I wouldn't be surprised at some point they decide to go a silent count to eliminate all of these false starts.
There's a big, big crowd. The Illini now with the 5-yard penalty on the 18 of Tennessee. 7-0 Volunteers. 44 seconds to go in the first quarter. Altmyer, play action, looks to the end zone, got a man, touchdown! Justin Bowick, touchdown, Illinois! What an absolute strike by Altmyer. You can't throw a ball much better than that, can you?
And then once again, we had time to throw.
Give credit to Melvin Priestley and Brandon Henderson on the right side.
Yes.
They double-teamed that defensive end, knocked him out, gave Luke just enough time to be able to throw that pass for a touchdown.
7-6, extra point coming up. Touchdown to Bowick, 18 yards. 9-play, 75-yard drive. Despite a couple of false start penalties, Alano for the tie off to our left with 36 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Snap back, kick is in the air, and the kick is good. And with that, we'll get a break. 36 seconds to go, first quarter. Illinois 7, Tennessee 7 on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric, and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Hey, Illini fans, it's college football season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Illinois football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Fighting Illini. Let's go Fighting Illini! SeatGeek.
It's the Fighting Illini and the Tennessee Volunteers. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
You can trust Service by Lexus because our Lexus certified technicians know your Lexus best. So you can enjoy driving with even more confidence, knowing your Lexus is giving you the performance you deserve. Do what's best for you and your Lexus with Service by Lexus. Experienced only at your Lexus dealer.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the bean? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local Chicago Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metric True Score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person who made the deal. Additional terms apply.
All right, we're back in Nashville, Tennessee, Nissan Stadium. It is 7-7. Tennessee marches down the field. The Illini, well, they scored in 11 plays. Then Altmaier went 5 for 5 for 80 yards on that drive and some beautiful passes. He's up to 93 yards, a touchdown. He had come in with 21 for the year. Now he's up to 22. Let's pause 10 seconds, allow our network affiliates to identify themselves. Back in 10 seconds for station ID on Illinois football from Learfield. Great to have you with us in Nashville here on this December 30th, the next to last day of the year. Fans are bundled up. Game time temperature in the mid-30s, but a very clear day and pretty windy downtown last night. Pretty chilly, but a lot of orange and blue fans down there. And we're glad you're with us here today, wherever you might be listening. 7-7 tie. Now, Brett Bielema had quite an exchange with the officials.
Yeah, he's upset. He sees the chippiness that is happening after post play, which eventually you don't want this, but when you see your teammate kind of getting rubbed into the ground a little bit, you tend to react. So he's hoping that the officials step in before one of his players get caught in a one of those you hit first and then I hit back and then I get penalized situations.
Bowick, by the way, with his 5th touchdown of the year. He had a lot early, had several early, and then went a long drought. DeJuan Morris and Star Thomas are deep for Tennessee. Illinois will kick off in the all-blue jerseys, which look really sharp, by the way, under the lights especially. And here comes David Alano, and he will kick it right to left, and they'll watch it bounce, and they'll pick it up and run with it. Coming out of there with it is 13 or 19 to one more, and he is upended hard.
Wow. You know we love to see that, Brian.
Yeah.
We love to see that.
He got dropped at the 26-yard line.
Malachi Hood smoked him.
Malachi Hood?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's one way you answer all of the chippiness.
There we go.
You use your pads. Like you in between the whistles, you hit, you line up and go play another play. That sends a message to everyone that says, okay, we might want to settle down.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go from the 26 for Tennessee. So the Illini were stopped on downs on their first drive. The second drive, they cash it in. Aguilar had a touchdown run, tailback to his left, and he gives it to him. And running left is Deshaun Bishop, and he's up to about the 29-yard line. Bishop, 97 yards, couple of touchdowns against Vanderbilt, led the team in rushing, 983 yards. They get 4, 2nd and 6 from their own 30, left to right, down to 10 seconds for the quarter. Aguilar in trouble, and now Leon Lowry and others pull him down. They kind of push him forward across the 30 up to about the 32-yard line. Lowry and others in there on that stop, and that'll do it for the first quarter.
That is the end of the first quarter.
Well, that was pretty exciting. And it's some chippiness early in this one here in Nashville in the Liberty Mutual Music City Bowl. 7-7 Illinois and Tennessee. Second quarter next on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Illinois fans, it's time to elevate your game day with Oski Light Lager, an ILL IPA, crafted by Distill Brewery just for you, the loyal Illinois supporter. Crisp, refreshing, and brewed with the spirit of the Illini and the heart of our alma mater. It's the perfect way to hail to the orange and blue. Whether you're at the game, tailgating, or cheering from home, Distill is a proud partner of Illinois Athletics. Please enjoy responsibly. Distill Brewery, Normal, Illinois.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Illini football lives here. The Illini win it! This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
For more than 90 years, Busey Wealth Management has helped families and businesses make smart financial decisions that stand the test of time. From personalized investment plans to tax strategies that work for you, our team is here to support your goals every step of the way. We take a big-pictured approach, connecting you with the right financial experts to help protect what you've built and plan for what's next. Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Our beloved veteran-owned 8% Hard AF Seltzer is now available in every single stadium on game day at the University of Illinois. Also, check your local stores for our Illini Orange 6-packs and 12-pack variety packs featuring watermelon, peach, blue raspberry, and green apple today. To find your favorite location, check our store locator at hardafseltzer.com.
You can hear them, ILL on cue, and they're here at the Liberty Mutual Music City Bowl. Brian Barnhart, Kerry Davis, Kevin Mitchell, Scott Beatty is with us, Ed Bond, Steve Kelly, and our spotter today is Frank Atkinson. We're in Nashville. Big crowd on hand. They fill that third deck up there. I don't know what it looks like above us, but across the way it's full. And a lot of folks have made their way to Nashville here between Christmas and New Year's. A couple of things we need to mention here as we go to get our sponsors in. I don't want to forget them along the way and all the excitement as we go here. But boy, we thank all of our sponsors during the course of the year. The Carl Red Zone, official healthcare provider of the Fighting Illini. Talked about our reviews. If we can get the Illini in front here, we'll have the Illinois Farm Bureau advantage. And any replays this year have been brought to you by Barbasol, and well, at least the replay of a major play. The reviews, of course, brought to you by AHW. So, boy, what an atmosphere, huh?
Man, all week, or these last 2 days, right? Yeah. It's been a sea of orange and blue. You can't beat it. I love it. I mean, it's just like the bowl game last year. And, man, the excitement, the crowd is here. Let's go.
I think it's a great opportunity, man. We talked about just being in the bowl game as a player and what that meant, and obviously for the fans to be here to drive down or fly down, however they got here. Just a spectacular opportunity for the Illini to continue to build on what they've done these past couple of years.
Both teams are 8-4. Illinois, of course, last year the champions of the Citrus Bowl. Tennessee is 3rd and 4, starting the second quarter at their own 32, right to left. Aguilar back to pass. Pocket closes, and it's incomplete as he throws it in the vicinity of his intended receiver, and it falls incomplete, and it's 4th down.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, get pressure on them, force them to be a drop-back team, not play action or the RPO game. Force them to be a drop-back team and see if you can get to the quarterback and make life difficult for them.
And one thing I'll add too, Kerry, is lane integrity. The D-line kept their lane integrity.
Yep. Which they didn't do on that touchdown run.
Their punter is Jackson Ross. Guess what? He's from Australia. And he's going to kick it away to Hank Beatty. Standing inside his own 25. Kicks it away from Beatty. Ball bounces at the Illinois 35. Takes a Tennessee roll and dies at about the Illinois 28-yard line. And that's where the Illini will start. 1st and 10 in the all blue. And we will keep it here. All right, so we're in Nashville, Tennessee. Illinois and the Volunteers playing for the first time ever. It's interesting, Tennessee, back in the old days, even before all of us here, back in 1951, Tennessee was declared the national champion before the bowl game. Really? At the end of the regular season, that's when they determined it, which would make all of what we do now pointless, right? But Tennessee was the national champion that year. Illinois was also involved in the Rose Bowl that year and finished very high in the rankings too. So, but they never met. And Altmaier with a terrific drive, perfect on the last drive. Illinois 1st and 10, their own 29. The back is Caden Fagan. They send Arkin in motion. Altmaier gives it to Fagan. The big back powers his way and plows his way ahead to the 33-yard line. So he got about 4 yards on that carry. 2nd and 6. Caden Fagan, 7 touchdowns, just goes over 500 yards for the season. He had 13 yards and a touchdown in the win over Northwestern about a month ago. Valentine actually slipped past him for the team lead in yards at 549. We've seen all 3 backs tonight. Illinois at their own 33, 2nd and 6 from left to right, tied with Tennessee at 7. 14:07 to go here early in the second quarter. Beatty comes back to the right of the quarterback. Altmaier back to pass. Here's Altmaier, spins to the right, got a screen set up. Big run to the right. Khalil Valentine, 45-50, and out of bounds.
Brian, I love that play. And Kevin and I were just talking about Barry Lundy and his offense and his creativity. When you bring Hank Beatty into the backfield and you slip him to the left, all eyes are going to be on him. He's not lining up in the backfield for no reason. Barry Lundy knows that. The defense is going to chase after him. You pump fake it there, and then you throw it to the right to Khalil Valentine for a huge gain. Just great creativity and a great job of executing the play offensively.
18 yards to the Tennessee 49-yard line. Tied at 7. Valentine in the backfield. Just caught that pass a moment ago. Here's Altmaier. Pocket closes, and he's in trouble, and down he goes. Back on the Illinois side of the field at the Illini 47. We'll lose 4 yards there. And Damon Hobbs, the defensive tackle, in on the stop for this Tennessee defense.
And Brian, sometimes when there's a sack, people always want to say the offensive line isn't blocking. That was just great coverage downfield. It was a 2-man route, and they had 3 guys covering 2 people, and they were able to get to the quarterback. 2nd and 14, Illinois on their side of the field now. Their own at their 47-yard line. Valentine is the back. Altmaier so far 9 of 11. Was perfect on the last drive. Snap back to Luke. Fakes the throw, now hands it off, delayed to Valentine across midfield. 45, churning his way down to the Tennessee 42-yard line.
Right. Great play calling, and the thing is, when you're running these screens, these draws, you're slowing down that defensive attack. I love it.
Illini in some hurry-up mode of their own. Both teams have been doing this quite a bit. Now we got a shaking up Illini here.
That's Luke Altmaier tying up a shoe.
Oh, okay.
He does it all, Brian. He's tying Brandon Henderson's shoe.
He's not tying his shoe. He's tying Brandon. Okay.
Yeah. That's a good
awful,
teammate.
That's awful nice of him.
Yeah.
11 yards on that gain. 3rd and 4, Illinois at the Volunteer 43, tied at 7. Altmaier gives it to Beatty, coming around the right end, inside the Volunteer 40. He's got an Illinois first down. Boy, Hank Beatty, when he gets it, Ben Bolton, the linebacker, finally stopped him. But another Ameren, Illinois first down. That's energy and work. 11:39 to go first half, tied at 7. The Illini continue to punch away on offense.
Yeah, and again, the creativity, finding different ways. Hank Beatty is the Swiss Army knife. He does everything. He catches passes, he throws passes, he runs the ball, and all eyes are going to be on him. Sometimes you fake it to him, sometimes you give it to him around the edge, and you let him go pick up 3 yards for a first down.
Caden Fagan is the back to the right of Altmaier. Now they send Hank Beatty in motion. 1st and 10 at the Tennessee 37. Here's a fake to Beatty. Altmaier under pressure, looking for room, dodges a tackle, running straight ahead, puts his head down and down to the Tennessee 32-yard line before tackled by Jaden Harmon. had to scramble a bit. He avoided a sack, and then he surged ahead. Got 5 yards, 2nd and 5 at the Tennessee 32.
And, Brian, he made a nice little move, too. Looked like a little Barry Sanders kind of, Brian.
Well, I don't know if we want to go there.
Yeah, right.
I mean, Luke's good, but he's not that good.
Not many are.
Illinois 2nd and 5. 32-yard line of Tennessee. Inside handoff. Fagan trying to get to the 30, and he got to the 31. So a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and 4. Tyree West on the stop, the defensive tackle. Their leading tackle, Arian Carter, the will linebacker, not playing in this game, opted out. Spillman is a good one. All freshman SEC. You'll hear that name. Idris Farouk, a safety, is a guy that was a really good player for them this year. The Illini, 3rd and 4 at the Tennessee 31. Tied at 7. 10 minutes to go in the half. Altmaier to the line of scrimmage, trying to give the play to everybody verbally in this din here in Nashville. Snap back to Luke. Looks to throw. Pressure, dumps it down. Nice catch in traffic. Inside the 30, Justin Boeing with a tough catch, but about a yard shy, I think, of the first down.
Yeah, a little bit of a low throw. He was unable to catch it and keep running. But I do think at this point in the field, just because of the wind and the conditions, you're probably going to go for it. It's 4th and 2, opportunity to pick up a first down here.
Yeah, they went for it on 4th down earlier and didn't get it on their opening drive. Now they're at the Tennessee 29. They need about 2, really, to the 27-yard line. The Illini tied with the Volunteers, going toe-to-toe. 4th and 2 at the Tennessee 29. Fagan is the back. Here is Altmaier. Shovel pass underneath. And I think that may have been, well, either incomplete or intercepted.
It's incomplete.
And Tennessee's going to stop Illinois on downs again. Incomplete. Number 20, Bryson Easton was there, defensive tackle. And so the little shovel pass in a tight square there to try to get it in, and it goes incomplete. And with that, we go to break, and they play Rocky Top again here in Tennessee. Tied at 7. Illinois and the Volunteers. 8:59 to go, first half on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Lear Field.
Abbott in the Big Ten. 18 schools. One blood drive competition with a life-saving purpose. We give blood. This season, your one donation helped save up to 3 lives. And together, we saved over 200,000. But the need for blood never stops. So keep your sleeves rolled up. Keep giving blood. Keep saving lives. Visit big10.org/Abbott to donate.
It's harvest time. This growing season may be winding down, but next season, it starts now. It's your chance to review, to analyze, to plan, to improve. Start drawing up next year's field strategy at fieldadvisor.org. Podcast, videos, webinars, events, and more. Just for Illinois soybean farmers. All from the state's top agronomic experts. Bring out your best. Visit fieldadvisor.org and subscribe. Funded by the Illinois Soybean Checkoff.
The Blue and Orange versus the Big Orange in the Music City Bowl. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
If you're an HVAC technician and a call comes in, Grainger knows that you need a partner that helps you find the right product, fast and hassle-free. And you know that when the first problem of the day is a clanking blower motor, there's no need to break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product details, you're confident you'll soon have everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
LAS.
Yuengling Traditional Lager, a beer that, like true legends, stands the test of time. Brewed by the same family for nearly 200 years, it's a crisp amber lager with a bold, smooth flavor that's perfect for game day. Whether you're cheering from the stands or watching from your favorite bar, Yuengling is the taste of tradition. Yuengling, legends stand the test of time.
Well, the Illini tried a shovel pass on 4th down. It really didn't go anywhere. And the Illini turn it over on downs for the second time today. They did get a touchdown pass to tie the game at 7 in the first quarter. We were tied at 7 after 1 quarter. We're at 8:59 to go in the half. Altmaier 22nd touchdown pass this year. Ties his mark from last year. Tied for 3rd most in a season for Illini quarterbacks. Jeff George and Juice Williams also had 22. And Altmaier now with 57 touchdown passes at Illinois. Kittner number 1 with 70. He's got some 17 games with multiple TD passes. It'd be nice to see him get another one, but these 2 of the drives, Kevin, you were mentioning, we've stopped ourselves.
We stopped ourselves, you know, but the best thing about all of this is we've shown we can continue to move the football. Like you said, it's on us. So we just got to correct some of these little things and walk away with some points.
All right, Tennessee gets it on downs. It was an incomplete pass officially. And 8:59 to go in the half. 1st and 10. Tennessee on their own 29-yard line. Our game today brought to you by the College of Aces, sustaining the future and improving lives. Aguilar goes to work. Got a single setback back there with him. Usually it's been Bishop. Gets the handoff. Running up the middle 30. 35 carrying a bunch of blue tacklers. Shy of the 40-yard line from the 29. James Kreutz tackling that star Thomas. On the carry, the tailback in there. They go through 3 or 4 of them. And here's a fake handoff to the tailback to Thomas. And down goes Aguilar. Aguilar goes down. Sacked back there by Eli Conan.
Yep.
How about that? Well, they blew that play up. They hung on to him. And Conan celebrates with his teammates. And they'll lose some yards on that. It makes it 3rd and 8 back at their own 31-yard line for Tennessee. Tied at 7. The Illini crowd in a frenzy. Tied with the Volunteers at 7. 3rd and 8 from their own 31. Aguilar back to pass. Running it up the middle. 35 and boom! Right near the 1st down marker. He goes down. I think he got it though up near the 40. He needed 8, he got 9. Oh, boy, he took a shot.
It almost looked like they were inviting him to run on that 3rd and long. But if you're going to do that, you got to come up and make the tackle short of the line of game.
And you got to take his head off. You got to take his head off.
Star Thomas in the backfield for Tennessee. Aguilar, this quarterback, threw for nearly 3,500 yards this year. Gives it to the tailback, running straight ahead, and gets it up to the 45-yard line before James Kreutz, the linebacker, on the stop.
Brian, I would be careful right now. At some point, Tennessee is going to try to take a shot. Their best receiver, Chris Brazel, is out, but they are going to take a shot at some point. Normally, once you cross midfield, they haven't taken one yet.
7:10 to go, first half, tied at 7. Illinois and the Volunteers. Aguilar gives it to his tailback, Star Thomas. Nice run across midfield to the left. Odeluga and some others finally make sure he stays down, but into Illinois territory across midfield to the Illinois 47-yard line. Tennessee in hurry-up mode. Thomas to the left of the quarterback, and a handoff to Thomas up the middle. He goes inside the Illinois 40, picking up chunks of yardage. Got almost 9 on that carry. From the 47 all the way down to the, what do they put it, at the 40, at the 38-yard line. 2nd and 1 at the Illinois 38. They're starting to ground and pound a little bit here. Got the big tight end out there. Ethan Davis, number 0, is looking to the sideline. Now they bring in 14, Braylon Staley. So far in this game, Aguilar is 4 of 5 for 36 yards. They've been running it on this drive. 2nd and short. Give to Thomas to the outside. Nice open field tackle. Matt Rusetich wrapped him up and dropped him, but he gets a first down to the Illinois 36 and moves the chains. So we got a couple.
The one thing, Brian, like we're soft on that edge. We got to be a little more stout on that edge when they're running those outside zone plays.
Rushing yards, Tennessee 72. They got 108 total yards. They average 174 on the ground. 1st and 10, Tennessee, right to left in the all white. With a big orange T on the helmet, Illinois in the all blue. Tied at 7. Back to pass, Aguilar looks to throw. Throws it over the middle, got a man caught. 20, running sideways, and he's finally tackled by Resetich at the 20-yard line. Nice catch by Mike Matthews, number 4. He had 6 in their loss to Vanderbilt. 700 yards, 50-plus catches. And another first down and 10 for Tennessee in the red zone of Illinois with 5 minutes to go in the half. A lot of big plays for both teams. Here is the quarterback, turns, gives to his tailback, and James Kreutz wraps him up. And Bishop, the ball carrier, ran right into James Kreutz.
And that's a great job of Kreutz of getting to the back and getting him on the ground. You need to get tackles for loss. You need to get sacks. That's the one thing that slows down an up-tempo offense is when they're off target, when they're off time. When they're off tempo, they can't stay in rhythm. So you got to get those tackles for losses. Those are crucial for getting stops on defense.
Loss of 2 for Tennessee back at the Illinois 22. Nice drive here by the Volunteers after Illinois turned it over on downs. From the Illinois 22, Aguilar, pressure comes, throws it over the middle. It is caught middle of the field, down near the 20-yard line. Staley with a catch. And they get him at the 21-yard line, so he got a yard back. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Great job by James Thompson to recognize the screen. I didn't mean to.
Here we go. Hey, we're stopping.
Great job by James Thompson.
Yes, sir.
If you get back there too easily, something's off.
Something's up. You can smell
it ain't
a rat.
been that easy all game. Something's off. Turn and replace Chase and get you a tackle.
Listen to this Illini crowd down below us. 7 all tied. 3rd and 11 from the Illinois 21 for Tennessee. Aguilar back to pass. Now he rolls to the right, looking for somebody to get open. Throws, passes, incomplete. Incomplete down around the Illinois 5-yard line. Trying to hit his receiver down there. Right about the Illinois 5-yard line. And on the coverage, Torrey Cox. Wow. Staley, the intended receiver.
Great job by Torrey Cox of following through and making that tackle, hitting him, assuming that he's going to make the catch and separating him from the ball, even if he does catch it.
Max Gilbert on to attempt a field goal to put Tennessee back ahead. He's 14 of 18 for the year. He'll put it down at the Illinois 29. 39-yard attempt for Gilbert to put Tennessee up. Kick on the way, and the kick is no good. He missed it. Jubilation down below us. Tennessee turned away. And the Illini stay tied with the SEC Volunteers. 7-7, 3:28 to go first half. UC Bank, Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Health is a precious thing. And when it comes to deciding who to trust with yours, you can count on Carl. On your life's journey, count on care beyond our walls with mobile medicine, virtual health, and community partnerships delivering personalized care. When you're not sure what's next, count on clinical excellence today because we're researching and investing in the care of tomorrow. And when you need someone by your side, count on highly specialized care close to home. Carl Health will be the neighbor you can count on.
Hey, Illini fans, it's college football season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Illinois football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Fighting Illini. Let's go Fighting Illini! SeatGeek.
Hail to the orange. Hail to the blue. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
If you're the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, you know having a trusted partner makes all the difference. That's why, hands down, you count on Grainger for auto reordering. With on-time restocks, your team will have the cut-resistant gloves they need at the start of their shift. And you can end your day knowing they've got safety well in hand. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Abbott in the Big Ten. 18 schools. One blood drive competition with a life-saving purpose.
we give blood. This season, your one donation helped save up to 3 lives. And together, we saved over 200,000. But the need for blood never stops. So keep your sleeves rolled up. Keep giving blood. Keep saving lives. Visit big10.org/Abbott to donate.
Go. Great to have you back with us in Nashville, the Liberty Mutual Music City Bowl. And Tennessee just missed a field goal, Michael. I don't know what your thoughts were on it. Let me know.
Well, my initial thought was Illinois had gotten a hand on it because I had heard 2 thumps during the sequence, which is usually indicative of someone getting a hand on it. Looking at the replay, not really the case. From my recollection of how the kick went, it had a really, really high rate of spin. So that tells me that the kicker got under it, didn't get as good of contact in that sweet spot of the football as he wanted, and just ended up pushing it too far to the right. Miss. Good for Illinois. We're driving from the 21-yard line.
But wind's really not a factor,
right? No, not much at all,
yeah.
Especially at that distance and this wind speed. I'd be very surprised if someone tried to blame the wind on that.
All right, 7-7 all. Here's 7-7 tie. Illinois 164 total yards, 113 through the air for Altmaier. He's 10 of 13. Total yards, Tennessee 123. Illinois' rush for 51. Shannon Luke goes up as he brings his team back on the field. And the Illini offense able to score a touchdown. They've stopped themselves twice. They failed on 2 4th down conversions to give Tennessee the ball a couple of times. Tennessee grabbed the early lead. The Illinois offense tied it on an Altmaier touchdown to Bowick. And Altmaier goes to work. Aiden Lawfrey is in his backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. From their own 21. Altmaier play action. Throw incomplete. Almost intercepted. Went right into the hands almost of Idris Farouk, the safety. I don't know where he was throwing that one.
Well, it looked like he got tipped at the line of scrimmage, and then Farouk was right there. It went through his hands after it was tipped.
Farouk has 2 interceptions this year. Had 10 tackles in a game against Oklahoma that they lost. 2nd and 10 Illinois. 3:25 to go first half. Ball on their own 21. Beatty goes in motion. Single back set. Give us to Lawfrey. Powers his way through. 25 and pushed out of bounds. And we had some chippiness early. Brett Bielema wants a flag, and he's going to get one. Aiden Lawfrey was wrestled out of bounds like you tackle farm animals, hogs, and trying to get them down, and cattle, and you're wrestling to the ground. Rodeo is what I'm looking for. And then the flag flew at the end of the play.
Over personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 17. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So the penalty on Tennessee, and that'll help Illinois out here. And the Illini have shown they can move the ball here against the Volunteers, and a lot of teams did this year. The defense took a lot of heat.
And Brian, that's why earlier you were asking what is Brett Bielema. He's also working for those instances. Hey, keep an eye on this. This is continuously happening, and now the referees are alerted to it. And when they do see kind of an extracurricular activity, they'll throw the flag and you'll get the penalty.
Penalty moves it all the way up to the Illinois 42-yard line, left to right. Lawfrey the back. Altmaier 10 of 14 in the game. 3 receivers left. Ameren, Illinois first down thanks to penalty. Snap back Altmaier. He gives it to Lawfrey. Big hole right side. 45 and up near the 50-yard line before they get him. At the 49, a gain of 7. Ty Redmond the corner on the stop for the Tennessee Volunteers. Altmaier touchdown pass tonight. Tennessee quarterback with a touchdown run. And I was told by some folks we don't want to get into a 50-40 shootout with these guys. If it's late, high 20s, low 30s,
probably out to our advantage. Yep.
All right. The Illini are 2nd and 3 at their own side of midfield at the 49. Lawfrey in the backfield. Altmaier in the gun. Fakes to Lawfrey. Throws it left. Caught across the way. Colin Dixon into Tennessee territory. And down he goes. At about the Volunteer 45-yard line. And Jaden Perletti pulls him down, the Sam linebacker.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
And with that, we hit the 2-minute timeout. Not the warning, the timeout, just FYI. 2 minutes left in the half, 7-7, Illinois and Tennessee on the Busey Bank, Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Make your game weekend brilliant beyond the tailgate. After cheering on the Fighting Illini, take time to explore Champaign-Urbana. Savor restaurants that wow. Enjoy art that inspires. Breathe in the beauty of nature trails and vibrant fall color. And discover family-friendly fun that keeps the whole crew smiling. Now that's what we call a weekend win. For more ideas, visit experiencecu.com.
Food. Fuel. Jobs, even our planet's future. It all starts right here with homegrown Illinois corn. From plant-based bioplastics and renewable fuel to fighting the effects of climate change, Illinois corn is at work in your backyard, and it's paving the way toward a more sustainable future. Learn more at watchusgrow.org/corn.
It's the Fighting Illini and the Tennessee Volunteers in the 2025 Music City Bowl. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
Flight by Yuengling is the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yuengling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yuengling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yuengling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Aw, shucks. The game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear. Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
University of Illinois would like to thank Carle Health for being today's bowl game sponsor. Carle Health, the official healthcare provider of Fighting Illini Athletics. Go ahead and stay connected to live college sports anywhere in the country. The Varsity Network app available on Apple and Android. And new features this season, easier than ever to listen live. And at Primient, we're focused on building a better future through nature and science for our employees, our customers, and our communities. Learn more about our plant-based purpose. Visit Primient.com. And tonight's game brought to you by the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Curiosity drives impact. Big questions spark bold discoveries and lead to lasting change. Explore what's possible at go.illinois.edu/LAS. Illini Nation listening in Danville, Illinois, on the beach in Brazil. Listening in Judy's Country Store, Eldara, Illinois, joining us tonight. Seattle, Don't Tell My Boss, but at work in Winter Garden, Florida. Sebring, Florida, let's get a win. Send the seniors out with a victory. And Forreston, Illinois, on the Big 89 WLS. All with us tonight. Illinois, if you joined us late here, tied with Tennessee at 7 apiece. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Luke Altmyer goes to work. Aiden Lawfrey is his back. 1st and 10 on the Tennessee 45. Snap back to Altmyer. Gives it to Lawfrey. Big hole up the middle. Zigzagging his way across the Tennessee 40. And then got pile driven to the ground. And it's really chippy out there inside the Tennessee 40 at the 37. Those guys in the wrestling ring would like that.
I laugh because at some point, you can only stand for so much, right? You got guys doing suplexes and, dropping players on their head. That's not a football play. It's not a tackle of any sort. That is a wrestling move, as you mentioned, Brian.
Yeah.
And I would like to see someone respond.
He came flying off the ropes there to get him, but a gain of 8, 2nd and 2. And this time he's going backwards. Back with 1:17 to go in the half, and Lawfrey gets shoved back. Nice tackle down there by West, the defensive tackle for this Tennessee defense. You had two offenses that are really good. Tennessee averages 40 points a game. 30 points a game for Illinois. 7-7 tie late in the first half. 3rd and 3 now. Lost a yard at the Tennessee 38. Altmaier back to pass. Quick throw to the right. Caught. Justin Boeing with a catch inside the Tennessee 30. And a first down, Illinois. Brought to you by Ameren William Wright. Takes him out of bounds in the secondary for the Volunteers. Well, with Luke throwing it, he's throwing it with authority.
Yeah, he's on time and on target on all of his throws and doing a really good job. Receivers getting friendly and making good catches for him.
And another thing to add, the decision making. He's doing an amazing job this half.
Yeah, he is.
11-yard gain for Boeing, who had the touchdown earlier. Laughley is in. Beatty is into the right of Altmaier. 1st and 10, Illinois, the Volunteer 27. Altmaier pump fake. Throws a pass to the left. Caught by Beatty, and he goes out of bounds. I think he wanted to go deeper, and now we get a late flag on the Tennessee sideline. William Wright pushing Beatty out of bounds. Now what's this about?
I think it's a face mask on the tackle.
Okay. I think Altmaier wanted to go deeper.
He did, and he found his outlet receiver in Hank Beatty.
Personal foul, grabbing the face mask. Defense number 0.
Yep.
The penalty is half the distance to the goal line, and an automatic first down.
And the thing is, Kerry, that was the best decision,
Yes.
right? We just keep talking about his decision making, whether it's just pull it down and run, whether it's hitting the guy in the flat.
Yep.
He's doing an amazing job this half.
Yeah, that was clearly a face mask. He tried to pull his hand out of the cookie jar there, but gets down to the 12-yard line of Tennessee. Illinois tied with Tennessee. 7-7, 39 seconds to go. Near the end of the first half. Tennessee will have the ball to start the third, by the way. They won the toss and deferred. Altmaier has him in the gun. Tailback to his left, Aiden Laughley. In the Carl red zone. Altmaier throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Had a receiver down there. And it goes incomplete. Looked like Clement trying to hit him in the back of the end zone. About 3 Volunteers around him.
Brian, I'm going to say it. That looked like a flag. I'm just going to say it. It looked like a flag.
So now the Illini with 35 seconds to go in the half. 2nd and 10 in the Carl red zone. At the Tennessee 12-yard line. Tied at 7. It's been a great game. A lot of action. Altmaier ready with 1 touchdown pass. 3 receivers right. Tennessee crowd trying to help. Altmaier in the gun. Laughley to his left. Altmaier back to pass. Lob to the end zone for Beatty. And he can't haul it in. Defended very nicely down there in the corner. Wright was down there, among others, with Beatty.
Well, that's one of the situations where you are on the field is almost detrimental to you, because if you had more field, it would have been a walk-in touchdown. It just didn't have enough space to give Hank Beatty that room to throw it over his shoulder.
Jalen McMurray back there defensively. Very good defensive backfield mate back there. It's 3rd and 10, Illinois. Again, certainly within field goal range. Tied at 7, 30 seconds to go in the half. Altmaier under center. Caden Fagan is checked in at tailback. Now they may need a timeout. There was a lot of hipping and skipping and jumping around there, and they finally will take the break. We'll take a break. Tied at 7 late in the first half. Back after this. Busey Bank, Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Want to help pull the plug on cyber terrorists or work with satellites and other space technology? How about learning the avionics inside stealth fighters? You can do it, serving part-time in the Air National Guard. In the Air Guard, you'll earn extra cash and money for college while gaining high-tech skills in one of nearly 200 career specialties. Call the Illinois Air National Guard at 1-800-TOGOANG or visit goang.com/IL.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
If you're an HVAC technician and a call comes in, Grainger knows that you need a partner that helps you find the right product, fast and hassle-free. And you know that when the first problem of the day is a clanking blower motor, there's no need to break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product details, you're confident you'll soon have everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
For FDIC.
2 million brain cells die every minute during a stroke. Carle Health wants to remind you of the 6 simple signs of a stroke. We call it Be Fast, and it stands for balance lost, eyes blurred, faces drooping, arms are weak, speech is slurred, and terrible headache. If you or someone you know are experiencing these symptoms, call 911 immediately. Be fast, and together we can save lives. Learn more at carle.org/stroke.
Steve Kelly coming up at halftime with scores and highlights. We've had a touchdown for each team. Aguilar, the quarterback for Tennessee, ran one in. Altmaier with a touchdown strike to Justin Bowick, and that's been all the scoring. Tennessee has missed a field goal. The Illini have stopped themselves twice on 4th down with going out on downs. And this game brought to you by Ford. Hustle is what it takes to dominate, exactly what build Ford tough trucks were made to do. Check out F-150 Super Duty at your local Ford dealer today. And cheer on the orange and blue today. Remember to enjoy the refreshing taste of Coke Zero Sugar, because fan work is thirsty work. And yes, it is. We're in Nashville. Big crowd on hand here at the home of the Titans. The Illini in the Music City Bowl playing Tennessee for the first time ever, tied at 7. The Illini are 3rd and 10 at the 12-yard line of Tennessee with 30 seconds left. The Illini have 2 timeouts left. And Luke Altmaier goes to work. Hayden Fagan will be in the backfield. To his right, Beatty in the slot to the left. Bowick is out there. 3rd and 10 from the 12 of Tennessee. Altmaier comes up under center behind Josh Kreutz. Tennessee, they're in the Tennessee end of the field down there. Here comes the man in motion. Altmaier back, lob to the end zone, looking for Bowick, face guarded, incomplete, and it'll be 4th down. What do you think?
I think you can face guard in college, so I don't think that was a pass interference.
I got you.
Did a good job of, just following through. He didn't have to turn his head.
Kind of gave him a bear hug at the very end.
But that's, again, one of those instances as a receiver, if you jump back into the DB, then it will be a pass interference.
You got to force it.
You have to force him to call it. So if you're fading away, it makes life easier for the referee not to call it.
Illini can take the lead here, tied at 7. 25 seconds for the half. David Alano for a 30-yard field goal. Out of the hold of Crimmins. Snap back. Kick on the way. And the kick is good. And the Illini lead it 10-7, their first lead of the day. 21 seconds to go in the half. Back after this on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
What's one way to enjoy Illini football? From a great seat, one that's yellow, comfortable, and lets you handle the tough yardage. So pop in your earbuds, put the game on, and take your seat on a new John Deere from AHW. With our online build and price tool, you can create the mower, compact tractor, or gator that fits your exact needs and budget. Try out our build and price tool online at ahwllc.com. Proud sponsors of Fighting Illini football.
I'm attorney Howard Ankin, a proud University of Illinois graduate. My mom and dad, aunts and uncles, many cousins, all Illini. And now, my son started his freshman year. At Ankin Law, we obtain compensation and justice for our clients involved in auto truck rideshare accidents, work injuries, fall injuries, and medical mistakes. At Ankin Law, we're here to help. The movie Risky Business said it best. It looks like Ankin Law. Call 312-6 million.
is proud to celebrate agriculture today and every day, on the field and off. We were founded on the potential of agriculture more than 100 years ago, and our more than 1,500 employees embrace this heritage as we look to tomorrow. To learn more about how Primient teams are working to enrich lives through plant-based solutions across the food, feed, and industrial ingredients markets, visit the Primient website at primient.com and follow us on LinkedIn.
Listen up, Illini fans. Cashback is here with the new Illini Visa Signature Cashback Card brought to you by the U of I Community Credit Union. Earn cashback every time you make a purchase. 5% cashback on gas and travel, 2% back on groceries and restaurants, and 1.5% back on everything else. But that's not all. U of I Community Credit Union will match your cashback earnings up to $150 for the first year. Learn more and apply today at IlliniCard.org.
Well, the Illini tried a couple of fade routes to Beatty and to Bowick. Neither one worked. They have to settle for the 30-yard field goal. 12 plays, 67 yards in 3 minutes. 3:07, and they take the lead. The Illinois Farm Bureau advantage. Illinois 10, Tennessee 7. Luke Altmaier in this game, 13 out of 20, 133 yards. Lawfer, your leading rusher, with 28. Bowick, your leading receiver, 3 for 31. And Aguilar for Tennessee, 6 of 8 for 53 yards. And Illini defense has been good when they've had to be.
They have
been.
Yeah. They have been. They've been doing a really good job of getting stops and getting to the quarterback. But winning on first downs is what's going to allow you to have that success. If you win on first down, it makes life harder for that offense to run their up-tempo style of offense and continue to get after you.
Illini have 4 tackles for loss today and 2 sacks, 200 total yards. They've held a Tennessee team averaging 40 points a game and 307 yards passing to 53 passing yards and 123 total yards. Star Thomas is deep to receive the kickoff by David Olano. It goes over his head to the back of the end zone. And with 21 seconds to go in the half, Illinois 10, Tennessee 7. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID. Back in 10 seconds for station ID on Illinois football from Learfield. (10-7) Illinois, and let's see what Tennessee will do. Looks like they're going to try to make some hay here. 21 seconds for the half. They'll get the ball at the start of the third quarter, and Aguilar runs it ahead, throws it left, incomplete at the feet of his receiver. Trying to hit Matthews down there, I believe, or what may have been Staley. Yep, Staley. 14, and couldn't haul it in. That was kind of a odd throw, to say the least. Burns a few seconds. 2nd and 10. 17 seconds for the half. Illinois 10, Tennessee 7. Aguilar in the gun. Tailback to his right. He's going to give it to his tailback and runs it straight ahead and didn't get a lot. And that, I think, would be the end of the half, although Illinois does have 2 timeouts left. 7 seconds for the half. And I think that's it. Yeah, they're going to go up the tunnels. And a hand. They've been standing all night anyway on this side of the field, and they're applauding the Illini in the all blues. They lead 10-7. Holding the high-flying Volunteers from the SEC to an old-fashioned Big Ten West score.
Oh, yeah.
At halftime.
Make them play your style, and I think that's what the Illini are doing right now. They're doing a good job of, defensively getting after the quarterback when they can and running the football. They've had some good success running the ball, and I'm liking what they're doing on both sides of the ball.
Now, Brett Bielema will join us here in a moment. He's got 2 interviews to do before he goes up the tunnel. One with Michael Martin, but right now he's visiting with the officials and interviewing them, I guess, as he walks towards the tunnel, and we'll see what happens here. He's with the folks on TV here real quick, and then we'll have Michael grab him.
Probably just checking their New Year's Eve plans. What are you guys doing? Yeah. Where are you going to be?
Nothing going on.
Hanging out with family, or, what do you guys got going on?
Meanwhile, the emus running around out there on the field. from Liberty Mutual. They sponsor the Music City Bowl while we wait for Brett Bielema. Steve Kelly coming up at halftime. The Tennessee band making its way on. The Marching Illini perform as well. And Bielema doing the TV interview, waving his arms a lot. So he's
he's smiling though. So
he's smiling.
He's not too angry. Probably just looking for some clarification on a few things.
All right, 10-7 is the Illinois lead here at the half. Waiting on TV to get done. Now let's go to Michael Martin.
Coach, what do you like out of your defense after only allowing 7 points in the first half to opponent Tennessee defense?
We got to get off the field on third down, right? 3rd and 10 there. We gave them a bad rush, but I like the way they stood up down here and missed a field goal.
Thanks, Coach.
Very good. Coach Brett Bielema with Michael Martin. All right, halftime coming up. Great to have you with us in a festive atmosphere here on the next to last day of the year in Nashville. Illinois 10, Tennessee 7 on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Looking for seed that performs? FS Envision seed corn and FS High Soy soybeans deliver top-tier performance, field-tested reliability, and trusted local FS expertise. Your local FS crop specialist is here from planting to harvest, helping you get the most out of every acre, every season. Seed that performs, support that delivers. Ask your local FS crop specialist about FS Envision and FS High Soy, or visit fsc.com to learn more.
Aw, shucks. The game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear, Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
It's the Big Ten versus the SEC in the Music City Bowl. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the bean? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where you can get a single line with everything you need. So bring in your bill to your local Chicago Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metric True Score report dated 1H 2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person looking at the deal. Additional terms apply.
With savings over $390 this shopping season, Vrbo helps you swap gift wrap time for quality time with those you love most. From snow on the roof to sand between your toes, we have all the vacation rental options covered. Go to Vrbo now and book a last-minute week-long stay. Save over $390 this holiday season and book your next vacation rental home on Vrbo. Average savings $396. Select homes only.
2024 CY.
Here we go! This is the Yingling Halftime Show. Brought to you by Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. On the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield. Fighting Illini football is also brought to you by your local Ford dealers. And by Carl, the official healthcare provider of the Fighting Illini. Welcome to the Yingling Halftime Show.
Welcome back to our coverage, everybody. It is halftime at Nissan Stadium, downtown Nashville, the Music City Bowl. Illinois, with a late field goal in the first half, has the lead over the Tennessee Volunteers by a score of 10-7. Steve Kelly with you on the Yingling halftime show from Learfield. Tennessee took the lead early on. Illinois came back and tied it up. It was 7-7 after the first quarter. No scoring in the second until late in the half when David Alano kicked a field goal of 30 yards to make it a 10-7 game here at halftime. We thought it might be a high-scoring game, and it might still, but certainly it wasn't in a pretty quick-moving first half with the Illini ahead of Tennessee in the Music City Bowl, 10-7.
Hi, it's Scott Beatty with a Carl Sports Medicine Medical Minute. Today we're talking about pushing through pain with Dr. Jonathan Aubrey, a physician at Carl Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Champaign. Dr. Aubrey, when it comes to training, we've all heard no pain, no gain. Is that a myth?
I think it's true to a degree. I think it's important for every athlete or someone working out to understand the discomfort you're feeling. Some is normal and that can be a healthy load. But when you're training through pain, there's sometimes a difference and it can lead to other issues.
What's the risk if you push through pain?
So if you're pushing through too much pain into potentially like a moderate to severe level of discomfort, you can lead to changing your gait, changing the way that you're working out, and potentially to an acute injury or an overuse injury.
In other words, an injury could become worse.
Yet you could exacerbate an injury or cause a new injury going forward.
Find out more at carl.org. Carl, the official sports medicine provider of Fighting Illini Athletics.
Illinois leads Tennessee by a score of 10-7 at halftime. Take a quick break, come back with some of the first half highlights and stats. After this, stay with us on the Yingling halftime show from Learfield.
Looking for a job that checks all the boxes? How about competitive salaries, flexible hours, and outstanding benefits? You can find it all and more with a career in Illinois state government. Whether you're in tech, healthcare, education, or skilled trades, there's a place for you. Real jobs, real impact, and real work-life balance. Find really great careers working for the state of Illinois. Visit work.illinois.gov and apply today.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing a lawyer, but getting some guy who just watches courtroom dramas.
How does the defendant plead?
Guilty.
Wait, what?
Also, objection.
You object to what?
Erroneous.
Counsel, approach the bench.
Hey, can I get a whack at the gavel? You wouldn't settle for just any lawyer, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Galloping Ghost lives on. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
I'm attorney Howard Ankin, a proud University of Illinois graduate. My mom and dad, aunts and uncles, many cousins, all Illini. And now, my son started his freshman year. At Ankin Law, we obtain compensation and justice for our clients involved in auto truck rideshare accidents, work injuries, fall injuries, and medical mistakes. At Ankin Law, we're here to help. The movie Risky Business said it best. It looks like Ankin Law. Call 312-6-million.
The College of Liberal Arts and Sciences at the University of Illinois is where curiosity drives impact. In LAS, bold thinking doesn't just inspire learning, it powers everything the college does, across disciplines and across communities. LAS turns big questions into breakthrough discoveries, driving change in science, society, and the ideas that shape our future. The College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, where curiosity drives impact. Find out more at go.illinois.edu/LAS.
The Illinois halftime show presented by Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. Illinois leads Tennessee 10-7. The Illini defense came to play, had a couple of sacks in the first half, one on the first series.
Left to right in the all-white. And Bishop is the back. Here's the play action by Aguilar. Pressure comes, and down he goes. How do you like that? Right out of the gate. Tanner Heckel was in there. James Thompson was celebrating at the end of the play. There was they sacked that quarterback big time back at the 25, a loss of 8.
Yeah, those two guys each got half a sack on that, but Tennessee was not too much flustered by that. They went on a long drive and got the first score of the night.
No score, 6:30 to go first quarter. First drive of the game for Tennessee. They score a lot on their first drives, by the way. They're really good at this. Here's the snap back. Aguilar back to pass. Under pressure, pulls it down. Now he's going to run. 5 near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee.
The Volunteers took the lead there at 7-0, but Illinois came back late in the first quarter to tie it up.
44 seconds to go in the first quarter. Altmaier, play action, looks to the end zone. Got a man. Touchdown! Justin Bowick, touchdown, Illinois. What an absolute strike by Altmaier.
18 yards, that strike by Altmaier to Justin Bowick, and it was 7-7. And David Alano kicked a field goal late in the second quarter, right before halftime, for that lead, which stands at 10-7. Take a look at some of the first half stats and more coming up. Stay with us here on the Yingling halftime show from Learfield.
Food, fuel, jobs.
even our planet's future. It all starts right here with homegrown Illinois corn. From plant-based bioplastics and renewable fuel to fighting the effects of climate change, Illinois corn is at work in your backyard, and it's paving the way toward a more sustainable future. Learn more at watchusgrow.org/corn.
Yuengling Traditional Lager, a beer that, like true legends, stands the test of time. Brewed by the same family for nearly 200 years, it's a crisp amber lager with a bold, smooth flavor that's perfect for game day. Whether you're cheering from the stands or watching from your favorite bar, Yuengling is the taste of tradition. Yuengling, legends stand the test of time.
It's Illinois and Tennessee in the Music City Bowl. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the bean? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where you can get a single line with everything you need. So bring in your bill to your local Chicago Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metric True Score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person looking at the deal. Additional terms apply.
Since when did the deli lead to sandwiches by default? Kretschmar meats and cheeses are trimmed and seasoned and aged to perfection. They're made to go beyond sliced bread. Skewer them alongside tropical toppings, mix them into a sub disguised as a salad, or bathe them in bechamel for a magnifique croque madame. Okay, that's technically a sandwich, but it's a really good sandwich. Stop making just sandwiches, because we're Kretschmar, and we're made for more. Ball.
Steve Kelly back with you on our Yuengling halftime show. The Illini with a 10-7 lead after the first half of play in this ball game. Tennessee, by the way, will get the ball to start the second half. Some first half stats: total yardage 204 for the Illini, 127 for Tennessee, 133 passing yards for Illinois, just 53 for the Volunteers. Rushing yards 74 for Tennessee, 71 for the Illini. Penalties 3 on Tennessee, 4 on Illinois, most of those coming early in the ball game on the Illini. First downs 14 for Illinois, 8 for Tennessee. Third down conversions, Illinois 3 out of 6, Tennessee 3 out of 5. Time of possession, heavily in Illinois' favor, 18:16 on the clock and 11:44 on the clock for Tennessee. As you can hear the marching Illini in the background at Nissan Stadium. Luke Altmaier, pretty good first half, 13 out of 20, 133 yards and a touchdown. The leading Illinois rusher was Aiden Lawfrey, 6 carries, 28 yards. That's a 4.7 per carry average. Khalil Valentine started at that running back position, carried 3 times for 23. That's a 7.7 average. Joey Aguilar, the Tennessee quarterback, who has passed for almost 3,500 yards this season, 6 out of 9 in the first half for just 53 yards, as we mentioned. Those are some of the first half stats for the Illini as they lead here by a score of 10-7 at the half. As I mentioned, when we come back on the second half, Illinois will be kicking off to the Volunteers, and they'll have it to get the third quarter underway. Big crowd. We haven't seen an official count yet, but the stadium seats 69,000. The stadium, Nissan Stadium, the home of the Tennessee Titans. We'll see what the final number is as they calculate that as we move along. But right now, it is towards the end of the halftime show with the marching Illini marching off and Illinois in the lead, 10-7. We appreciate you listening. I'll be back with you on our post-game coverage as well. This has been the Yuengling halftime show from Learfield.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
You may not think it matters all that much where your lawyer's from, but after you're injured, having a lawyer who knows Central Illinois, who knows your doctors, and where you're being treated makes all the difference to big insurance. And it makes all the difference to getting the money you need and deserve. At Konoski Bresney, we pride ourselves on being from here and knowing what it takes to help someone from this community when they need it most. We know Central Illinois, and we are Konoski Bresney.
INI. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
I'm Kiana, and I leveled up my business with Shopify. Once I figured out that Shopify was a thing, I never turned back. I can create a site with my eyes closed. Shopify thinks ahead of us, and it thinks about the customer more than anything. Every day I'm thinking about some other new business, but Shopify is doing it to me because it's so easy to use. It's like I can't stop. I'm addicted.
Start your free trial at Shopify.com.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the bean? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local Chicago Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metric True Score Report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill data within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person looking at the deal. Additional terms apply.
Great to have you with us back at the Liberty Mutual Music City Bowl, Nashville, Tennessee, here at the home of the Tennessee Titans. The Illini with the lead. The Illinois Farm Bureau advantage is Illinois 10 and Tennessee 7. The University of Illinois would like to thank Carle Health for being today's bowl game sponsor. Carle Health, the official health care provider of Fighting Illini Athletics. If you'd like to sync us up to your TV in the comfort of your own home, go to syncmygame.com to find out how to do that. And with a strong foundation, commitment to quality, IBEW 601, Painters District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council serve our local communities with pride, dedication, and quality craftsmanship. IBEW 601, Painters District 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council together truly building the Fighting Illini. And we appreciate all of our sponsors, all of our great affiliates during the course of the year, and what's been a fun season. Illinois taking on the Tennessee Volunteers here in this one. The Volunteers 8-4, and the Illini also 8-4, meeting for the first time ever. And you've got a Tennessee team, and we'll talk with Kerry and Kevin here in just a moment about all of this, but the Illini defense has been very, very good tonight against this high pressure, high speed, high tempo offense for Tennessee. They've held the Volunteers to 127 total yards in the game. Illinois just over 200. And the Illini have picked up 2 sacks and 4 tackles for loss. Again, playing without Gabe Ackus, the sack leader in the Big Ten. Playing without Matt Bailey, their leading tackler. And doing a great job. Eli Conan has picked up some tackles along the way. David Alano, the go-ahead field goal. With just a little bit of time left on the clock. 21 seconds left in the second quarter. After Altmaier hit Bowick at the end of the first quarter to tie it at 7. The Illini stopped themselves with a couple of drives on 4th down. They tried a shovel pass on 4th down that didn't work. They've had some penalties in this game. 7 combined, 4 for Illinois and 3 for Tennessee. But Kerry, I'll ask you about the defense. What's been working here?
Winning on 1st down. I think they've done a good job. When they are getting stops and when they are
forcing this Tennessee offense to slow down. You want them to slow down. They want to go fast, and what allows them to go fast is picking up big yardage on first down, making it easier on second downs. But when you can get to the quarterback or when you can get a tackle for loss, it's really just reestablishing the line of scrimmage on both sides. If you can get penetration defensively and try to get 2 to 3 yards in the backfield, it makes life harder for those running backs to make those cuts, and that slows that offense down for them.
Yeah, the time of possession, 18-11. Basically,
yeah,
time of possession for
Illinois has
Illinois.
done a good job when they do have the ball of really extending those drives. Obviously, going for it for two times on fourth down and unable to get points, but you're establishing the run, you're getting the advantage on the clock, and you're keeping that offense, that Tennessee offense, off of the field by doing so.
All right, the Volunteers send a couple of men deep. And Star Thomas among that group, and this one is going to be kicked out of the back of the end zone by David Alano, who's been doing that all year. Remember, Tennessee won the toss and deferred to the second half. They find themselves trailing 10-7. When you look at this, you know, the Tennessee season and their offense, I mean, the number of points they've scored, even against like Georgia.
Yeah.
I mean, Illinois held them to 7 in the first half.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. That game against Georgia, they pretty much were leading and having a lot of success that entire game. They went into overtime after a missed field goal at the end of regulation to seal that game for them and end up losing by 3. But this is a high-powered offense. I know their best receiver is out, but they still have a lot of the offensive elements there. The Illinois defense has been doing a really good job of slowing them down thus far.
Joey Aguilar, the quarterback, 6 of 9, 53 yards from their own 25. Gives it to his tailback, Bishop, running right. 25-30, 35-40, and a big gainer. And a first down before the Illini secondary. Torrey Cox caught him from the 25 all the way up to the 41-yard line, 42. And a 1st and 10. They're in hurry-up mode. Back to pass. Aguilar throws it over the middle. Pass is deflected and almost interception by Miles Scott. He was trying to hit his tight end, Ethan Davis, and went through his hands. Scott drove on the ground. Of course, had the 2 picks in the win over Northwestern. Couldn't get it. Just underway. 10-7 Illinois. 2nd and 10. Tennessee in hurry-up mode. Their own 42. Give is to Bishop. Running right and is pulled down from behind across the 45-yard line. Got 3 or 4 there. Daniel Brown able to grab him from behind. It'll be 3rd down and 6 at their own 46-yard line. The Illini players on the near sideline with the Illini crowd on this side say, let's hear you. Tennessee today on 3rd down, 3 of 5.
Yeah, and forcing 3rd and medium, 3rd and long is to the advantage of the Illinois defense.
Here go the Volunteers. 3rd and 6, their own 46. Back to pass. Aguilar in trouble, and down he goes. Malachi Hood with the sack, the 3rd of the game for the Fighting Illini. And the Volunteers can't do anything after a big run to start the second half. Malachi Hood ends the play.
You know, the defense did a great job of just condensing that pocket and not giving up.
Yep, and when you're a blitzing linebacker, you got a running back on you, you got to win, and that's what Malachi Hood did. He beat the running back and got to the quarterback.
All right, Jackson Ross is into punt. For the year, he's averaging about 44 with a long of 57. End over end kick. Beatty runs up on it. Fair catch. Inside his own 20, and the Illini will start 1st and 10 at their own about 19-yard line. And they'll go to work here in the second half. Luke Altmyer, 13 of 20, 133. Touchdown pass tonight to Justin Bowick. And Altmyer with his 22nd touchdown of the season. Malachi Hood, his first sack this year, ends the drive for Tennessee. Illinois up 10-7 early in the 3rd. The Illini trying to win 2 bowl games in a row, the first time in 15 years, basically. Go back to 2010, 2011. The Texas Bowl and the Graphite Hunger Bowl. Valentine is the tailback. In motion is Arkin. Illinois 1st and 10. Their own 19. Here is Altmyer. Short drop. Rolling to the right. Lobs it to the right. And a diving attempt forward by Clement. Did he catch it? He did not. At about the 34-yard line, incomplete. Altmyer, of course, started his career at Ole Miss. He's familiar with Tennessee. And now in his 3rd year at Illinois and moving up the charts as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. See if he can lead us to a victory tonight. Croots at center. It is 2nd and 10 from their own 19-yard line. The tailback is Valentine. Tennessee showing blitz. Low snap. Hand off to Valentine. Big hole. 25-30. Still on his feet. First down, Illinois. Carrying tacklers to the 34-yard line. How about that run?
Keep feeding them. Keep feeding them. Right?
Yep.
Keep feeding them.
He eluded a tackle. He dodged William Wright and picks up a big gainer for an Illinois first down. The Illini have it at their own 34. Valentine running left and pushed out to about the 39-yard line. So we got about 5 on that carry.
I really love Khalil Valentine. He's very patient. As a running back, you talk about slow through, fast, slow to, fast through, slow to it, and then exploding through. He does a really good job of setting up his blocks and then exploding through the hole.
2nd and 5 from their own 39. 10-7 Illinois. Lob pattern left sideline. Trying to get Hudson Clement incomplete. At about the Tennessee 40-yard line as he threw it up the left sideline.
Well, Hudson is fixing his jersey, and I don't think it's just because the ground caused it. Looked like the corner was yanking on him as he's trying to reach a hand back to make that catch.
So it's back at the Illinois 39, 3rd and 5. Illinois on 3rd down tonight, 3 out of 6. Altmaier is 13 of 22. 10-7 Illinois early in the 3rd. Caden Fagan comes in to talk to Altmaier. 3rd and 5 from their own 39. Altmaier back to pass. Time to throw. Deep right. Looking for Dixon. He can't hold it in on the near sideline. At about the Tennessee 30-yard line. 21, Trey Pody, the freshman, on the defensive side, and the Illini are going to have to punt.
Yeah, he tried to take a shot there, just missed him a little bit, overthrew Dixon down there on the corner route. But a really good job of protecting up front, and a good job by the defense by covering those underneath routes where Luke had to take a shot deep.
Crimmins into punt, averaging 43.9 yards per kick. Single safety back for the Volunteers. Crimmins steps to the right. Wobbly end over end kick. Fair catch made at about the 20-yard line by Tennessee. And with that, we will take a break. 10-7 Illinois with a lead. 11:58 to go, 3rd quarter on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Looking for a job that checks all the boxes? How about competitive salaries, flexible hours, and outstanding benefits? You can find it all and more with a career in Illinois state government. Whether you're in tech, healthcare, education, or skilled trades, there's a place for you. Real jobs, real impact, and real work-life balance. Find really great careers working for the state of Illinois. Visit work.illinois.gov and apply today.
Welcome to your field. The weather is perfect. The soil is perfect. The seedlings are perfect. Enjoy your relaxing day.
We all know that's not farming. That's fantasy. It takes grit and hard work to do what you do. Dynagrow Seed is bred and tested for your reality with a proven history of success in your area year after year. Dynagrow Seed. For real. Visit seedyoucantrust.com.
It's time to trade up. A job is just a place you go to work. A career is a path that moves you forward. Trade your job for a career in welding, HVAC, medical assisting, dental assisting, and more with hands-on training at Midwest Technical Institute. At MTI, you don't just get an education. You learn a valuable set of skills you can build on for a lifetime. It's time to trade up. Get the training you need for your new career at MTI.
Well, missed opportunity for the Illini there. Farm Bureau Illinois advantage is Illinois 10, Tennessee 7, 11:58 to go in the 3rd quarter. The defense made a stand, forced them out. Like to have seen a little more from the offense there, but didn't happen.
Well, you know, it's one of those things, you know, when you kind of come out first drive, second half, you know, we always talk about there's some jitters. Who knows, right? But the best thing is that first half gave this offense confidence. They know they can move the ball, and let's get it done.
And we'll see how they do here the rest of the way. The Illini with 224 yards to Tennessee has 144 total yards of offense. And yes, they're missing their 1,000-yard receiver, but they've got two guys, one with 800 and one with 700. So it wasn't like, you know, our guy Beatty, we love him, but, you know, he's about the only guy in that stratosphere.
Yeah. Again, Illinois is doing a really good job, minus that first play of the second half where they gave up a huge run. They weren't gap sound on that specific play. They have been gap sound in every single defense and doing a good job of getting to the ball carrier or getting to the quarterback and creating some havoc for this Tennessee offense. Again, they want to play up-tempo and kind of get you out of sorts. And if you are able to get tackled for losses, slow them down a little bit, it makes them out of sort and it gives you the advantage.
All right, here goes Tennessee after the punt. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, right to left in the all white and orange. Here comes a rush. Aguilar in trouble. Down he goes. The ball is loose. The ball is loose in the end zone. Do the Illini have it? Yes, they do! Touchdown, Illinois! Fumble on the strip sack. The ball rolled to the end zone. They're trying to untangle everybody. Who comes out of there with it? I think Leon Lowry has the big trophy. The officials are waving their arms frantically now. We'll have to see. I think we have an injury to a defensive player, but wrapping him up there looked like Joe Barna.
Joe Barna got to the quarterback, unblocked.
Thompson had a shot, rolled over the ball, and then Leon Lowry fell on it for a defensive score.
Yes, needed that.
How about that? Thompson is injured, though, am I right? Okay, and it's Illinois 16, Tennessee 7.
And I misspoke. Joe Barna wasn't unblocked. He just beat the left tackle. Beat him around the edge, get to the quarterback. And if you are a pass rusher, it's always wonderful to get a sack. But when you can get a sack fumble, and that creates a touchdown, offenses love it. I think it was a great play by Joe. He got to the quarterback, sack fumble, ball's fumbling around in the end zone, and Lowry recovers it in the end zone for a touchdown. Great play by the Illini.
Now, Thompson is a big guy, and he got squashed like a bug there under the pile.
He did.
And also one of the linemen for Tennessee stepped on the foot of his
left guard.
Left guard, yeah. And Barna snuck around there, and Aguilar got strip sacked. The Illini with their 4th sack of the night. The ball bounced into the end zone. It was recovered eventually by Leon Lowry. You had 2 former Badgers involved there, Thompson and Lowry. And the Illini have bolted ahead 16-7 thanks to the defense with 11:47 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
And James Thompson was at the bottom of that pile. We've talked about it before, Brian. It's not a place you like to be.
No.
It is not pretty down there at the bottom.
Grabbing, tugging, everything.
Oh, man.
And
Anything goes.
Thompson smiling, raising his arms to the crowd. And he said, I should have had a touchdown.
You know, one thing real quickly about what Barna did, it happened so fast, I thought it was a screen. I thought because I was waiting for the screen or shuffle pass.
Extra point coming up by David Olano as Illinois gets the defensive touchdown. When's the last time that happened? 16-7, Illinois leading Tennessee. Chance of ILL, INI ringing around the stadium. Olano drills it through. And the Illini lead it 17-7 over the Tennessee Volunteers.
And Brian, I'll tell you, as an offensive player, you love when defenses score. When our defense can score, it just makes life easier for you. It would have been nice to recover it at the 2 or 3 yard line. That's good.
That's great.
But when they can punch it in and finish the deal and go back out there and get another stop, that's what you always want to see. So great job by the Illini defense right there.
Well, great job. Aaron Henry's got to be beaming with pride down there. His units really played well. And I know a lot of people were kind of nervous playing Tennessee. They score 40 points a game. One of the best offenses in the country. And the Illini have held them to 7 points here to early in the 3rd quarter. And a total of 124 yards.
You know, Brian, though, that's the beauty of bowl games. All stats are thrown out the window, right? It's just mano-a-mano, let's go get it done.
So the Illini are going to kick off again. A couple of men deep for the Volunteers again as Alano's routine. And now it looks like Lucas Asada might be out there. He is 27. And he's had one kickoff this year. And I wondered if we'd see him in the bowl game again. And here he is, 27 kicking off. Runs into the ball and drills it deep, and it'll sail to the back of the end zone. So Michael Martin, a little change up there in the kickoff.
Yeah, just a bit of a change up. Not sure exactly why. It may be because David Alano didn't have as much range on his kickoff as Osada has, and they don't really want to play with the return right now. Just force the touchback. Whoever can get it the farthest, that's who they put on.
All right, here we go to work with the Tennessee quarterback Aguilar. 1st and 10 after the touchback at their own 25. Gives it to his tailback running right. Nice gain by Star Thomas with a run to the right up near the 30-yard line. And they kind of kick the ball around down there like a soccer ball. They finally get the official to put it down. Gain of about 6. 2nd and 4 at their own 31, but Tennessee now down 17-7. Back to pass. Throw left. Caught out of the backfield is Parker. 40, 45, 50. And he's got a first down. Start Thomas with the catch. I'm thinking Parker, but it is Thomas. Miles Scott on the stop. And they're in hurry-up mode again. Again, this team can score in a hurry. All the way up to their own 49-yard line. Here's a fake throw and a handoff up the middle. Tailback running again. 35-30. And Thomas all the way down to the Illinois 30-yard line. From the 49, got nearly 20 yards on that run. And they're slashing us right now. Shaken up is Tanner Heckel, number 16. And the Illini with the recovery of the touchdown in the end zone, the fumble, the strip sack, their 4th sack of the game, 7 tackles for loss. Now Tennessee coming right back with big heavyweight punches here.
Yeah, they are. They're getting a lot of yardage on that run game and creating seams for the running back. You got to fill the gaps. You got to do a good job of coming downhill as a linebacker. On that play there, it didn't even look like they had a linebacker in the box. So maybe some confusion in how they aligned. They didn't have enough people in the box, which is why they were able to be gashed in that fashion.
Star Thomas starting to pick up some yards here on the ground. He's about 60 yards. Star Thomas 2nd on the team in rushing, 529 yards. 6th year in college football. Played 2 years at New Mexico State and a year at Duke. Had 1,100 yards rushing for New Mexico State and 1,000 all-purpose yards for Duke. So he
might have another year left the way this goes. Who knows?
And Heckel is helped to his feet. Last fumble recovery for a touchdown, Sidney Brown at Northwestern. Ran at 53 yards. That's Barna's first career forced fumble. And Luke Altmaier now with 754 passing yards after the first half has moved past Jason Verduzco for 5th place at Illinois all time. I'm sorry, 7,000. I see it now. Yep, 7,544. Hard to read in the cold, you know. Here we are at the 30-yard line of Illinois, and now Aguilar leans in to talk. They're going towards the Illinois end here, basically. The snap back, and here's the handoff, and here goes the running back again down inside the 25. Star Thomas on the carry again. He gets it all the way down to the Illinois 23-yard line. Nice gain. 7. 2nd and 3. Here is Aguilar back to pass, running, pulls it down. He's free. 15-10. 1st and goal, Tennessee at the Illinois 8. And again, they're getting a scrambling, kind of pedaling backwards here.
That wasn't a designed run, I don't believe. I think that was he was trying to throw the ball right now outside to the receiver. Illinois did a good job of covering that up, and he just pulled it down and took off.
9:58 to go, 3rd quarter. Illinois 17, Tennessee 7. Aguilar with a pistol look. Star Thomas behind him. He's had a big drive. The tight end in motion. And the fake and a dump to the tight end. To the 5, and he's up in, and what a tackle by Torrey Cox. Wow, up into the big tight end, 87. That's Kitzelman, 6'5", 255.
And I think they missed an illegal blindside block on Miles Scott as he was chasing out there to the flat. But great job by Torrey Cox. Doesn't matter how big they are. If you shoot low, generally speaking, you're going to get them down on the ground. The bigger they are, you hit them in the hips toward the mid-thigh part, they're going to fall down.
Illini shuttling players in and out. Durajaye running out there. Angelo McCullum running out there. Some fresh legs. Tennessee second and goal at the Illinois 5. Down 10. Aguilar. Design run. Runs it up the middle and dives down to the 2 or 3 yard line. Corey was stopped down there, so we got it from the 5 down to about the 3. Designed run that time by the quarterback, number 6. Transferred from UCLA. Now it's 3rd and goal. The Illini fans in this end are trying to help their defense, which has done a spectacular job tonight. 17-7. Illinois. Tailback is Bishop, the starter. Snap back, hand off to Bishop behind a blocker at the goal line. He is stopped. They got him at the 1 and they shove him back. You got a couple, and now Tennessee has a decision to make as they look at Josh Heupel here.
I think the decision is made.
Yeah, they're going for it.
Yeah, let's go, defense.
Let's go.
Boy, what an atmosphere. Tennessee's going to go for it. The Illini have been stopped twice on 4th down, not this close to the goal line. Quick injury update, Michael.
After getting shaken up on that fumble recovery touchdown, James Thompson has checked back into the game.
All right, he's in. Here we go. Heavy backfield. Aguilar under center, 4th and goal at the Illinois 2. 3 backs lined up behind him. Gives it to the keeper. He's on the goal line. Leans in. Is his knee down? They say touchdown. They say touchdown. And we'll see. This may have to be looked at. I think Bishop had the carry. He had 2 blockers in front of him. They had him stacked up.
His hand. Oh, you can. Oh, yeah, you can.
And it's right at the goal line. A delayed touchdown signal for Tennessee. His hand was down. His left hand was down, but his right hand got across the goal line.
It was a touchdown. Yeah. He's on top of bodies. If he were on if he was on the ground, his knee was on the ground, then it wouldn't have been a touchdown. He sticks his hand down, does a good job of putting that hand down and reaching for the end zone.
Here comes the extra point. Now it's 17-13 as Tennessee gets their second touchdown. They missed a field goal earlier. This to get Tennessee back within 3. Snap back, kick in the air. Drills that one. That one's good. So a touchdown on 4th and goal, about the 2-yard line, 1 yard line officially. 9 plays, 75 yards, 4:17 off the clock. 7:31 to go, 3rd quarter. Illinois 17, Tennessee 14 on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
For more than 90 years, Busey Wealth Management has helped families and businesses make smart financial decisions that stand the test of time. From personalized investment plans to tax strategies that work for you, our team is here to support your goals every step of the way. We take a big-pictured approach, connecting you with the right financial experts to help protect what you've built and plan for what's next. Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
It's the Fighting Illini and the Tennessee Volunteers. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
You didn't start a business just to keep the lights on. You're here to sell more today than yesterday. You're here to win. Lucky for you, Shopify built the best converting checkout on the planet. Like the just one tapping, ridiculously fast acting, sky-high sales stacking, champion of checkouts. That's the good stuff right there. So if your business is in it to win it, win with Shopify. Start your free trial today at shopify.com/win.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the bean? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local Chicago Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metric true score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person giving the deal. Additional terms apply.
To donate. change for Tennessee. Number 89 is now wearing
Deshaun Bishop, 1-yard touchdown crawl, literally to the end zone. And that gets Tennessee. It caps a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they ran for 54 yards on the ground. They're now up to 125 rushing yards. And Bishop with his 15th touchdown of the year. He had the game-winning touchdown against Mississippi State in Starkville earlier this year. But talk about right there at the goal line as a defense. He's crawling along the ground there.
Kenneth Odeluga made a great job of making contact in the backfield, which was behind the line of scrimmage. And Alec Bryant was falling off and then turned back and then kind of tackled him from behind, but pushed him into the end zone. And he's falling on top of Odeluga and able to reach his hand across the goal line for a touchdown. But a great job by the defense of creating contact in the backfield. You just got to drive your feet and force him to fall sideways, fall backwards. Unfortunately, he was able to fall forward for 1 yard for a touchdown.
Yeah, and it's easy to sit up here and say, well, that's how you do it. But you guys have been down there. So
it's a lot of moving parts when those things are happening.
But the best thing about it, that D-line created that bulge.
Yes.
That's what you want to at least start off, and then you got to make that tackle pull back.
All right, Valentine and Resetich are deep. Tennessee will kick it off. Josh Turbyville will do the honors. Our game today, our Bull sponsor, Carl Health, being today's Bull game sponsor. Carl Health, the official healthcare provider of Fighting Illini Athletics. The Illinois Farm Bureau advantage for Illinois still up there, 17-14. As we're into the third quarter here, midway through it, and here comes the kickoff right to left, end over. And this might be returnable here for Valentine. Runs up on it, 15, 20, 25, 30. Valentine with a nice return. Up to about the 32-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 right there for Illinois. Well, it's tip of the cap here to the Illini defense, because this quarterback for Tennessee, Aguilar, made his first SC start against Georgia, threw for 370 yards. So he's only got 74 tonight. Altmaier is 13 of 23 for 133 and a touchdown pass to Justin Bowick. The defense got a touchdown. All three faces have scored here. Special teams, offense, and defense. Back sets. Hank Beatty is back there, along with Caden Fagan. Or is that Laughley? Yeah, it's Laughley. Here's the snap back, and it's Laughley with a handoff. 35-40, 45, and an Ameren, Illinois first down. All the way up to the 47, a gain of 25.
And Brian, I really love, I've said it many times, but I love having Hank Beatty in the backfield. It gives the defense a different look, and it gives the offense, you're able to diagnose what they're in. If there's a cornerback in there, it's probably man. If he's not, it's going to be zone. So it gives you an advantage.
Couple of receivers to the right. Laughley is the back, gets the handoff, and nothing doing this time. He was 1st and 10 at the 47. He's back at the 46. He lost a yard. Illinois' first defensive touchdown of the year came on the fumble recovery, the strip sack. Joe Barna was in there. Thompson had a chance to get it. And then eventually Leon Lowry. Well, the Illini with 238 yards of offense against a Tennessee defense that can be scored upon, that's for sure. 3 receivers left. 2nd and 11, their own 46, leading 17-14. Blitz, pass in the middle, caught in traffic and all the way down inside Tennessee territory amidst a crowd of white shirts is Hank Beatty with a catch across midfield. And down to the Tennessee, where they're going to put it, 44-yard line.
Once again, great play calling by Lunny. That type of screen, it slows the defense down and allows us to do other things coming in.
Tennessee shuffling a lot of defensive players in. Illinois in the all-blue, Tennessee in the all-white. Big crowd tonight here in chilly Nashville, Tennessee. About 35 degrees. Illinois is 3rd and 1 at the Tennessee 44. Laughley, a lot of heavy guys up left and right of Altmaier. Turns, gives it to Laughley, and he's got an Illinois first down. To the 41, he got 3. Nice running by Eden Laughley. At 37 yards rushing against Northwestern in the snow. Big game this year against Western Illinois with 101. 1st and 10, Illinois. Ameren, Illinois, sponsoring our first downs all year. Loffrey stays in. Bowick lines up to the right. 5:08 for the third. 17-14 Illinois. Leading here in Nashville over Tennessee. Altmaier in the gun. Snap back to him. Back to pass. Pump fake. Looking. Nobody open. He's going to run. 40, 35. Runs into the official. 30 and out of bounds. And I hope the official's okay. 3 Illini run to help the official up. And Altmaier kind of clipped him from behind. He might have had some more yardage.
Man, you got to go the other way, Rem. No, I'm glad you're okay. We got to be a little bit more athletic.
Come on.
All the way down to the 27-yard line. He'd have maybe.
He might have been further
He working
along.
for Tennessee, Brian. I'm just telling you.
He's okay. He's a gamer. He popped up.
Well, we got emus. We got zebras down there getting in the way now, right? All right, first down and 10, Illinois at the Tennessee 27. The Illini have rushed for 122, thrown for 143. And now what?
Timeout, Illinois.
Timeout, Illinois. And with the score, Illinois 17, Tennessee 14, 4:10 to go. And the third quarter, we'll take a break on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Health is a precious thing. And when it comes to deciding who to trust with yours, you can count on Carl. On your life's journey, count on care beyond our walls with mobile medicine, virtual health, and community partnerships delivering personalized care. When you're not sure what's next, count on clinical excellence today because we're researching and investing in the care of tomorrow. And when you need someone by your side, count on highly specialized care close to home. Carl Health will be the neighbor you can count on.
At Busey, banking is about more than numbers. It's about relationships. For over 150 years, we've been helping individuals, families, and businesses reach their goals with personalized service and local decision making. No matter where you are on your financial journey, just starting out or planning ahead, we're here to provide the support you need to move forward confidently. Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini, member FDIC.
It's time to trade up. A job is just a place you go to work. A career is a path that moves you forward. Trade your job for a career in welding, HVAC, medical assisting, dental assisting, and more with hands-on training at Midwest Technical Institute. At MTI, you don't just get an education, you learn a valuable set of skills you can build on for a lifetime. It's time to trade up. Get the training you need for your new career at MTI.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
With Kerry Davis, Kevin Mitchell, Steve Kelly, Ed Bond, Scott Beatty with us, and we've got Frank Atkinson joining us in the booth tonight as well, helping out with spotting. We've got a great game underway. Let's pause 10 seconds for Station ID. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield. Illinois fell behind early 7-0. Tennessee grabbed the lead. Quarterback ran it in for a touchdown. The Illini answered with a touchdown pass by Luke Altmaier to Justin Bowick. Tied it at 7. Tennessee missed a field goal. Illinois hit one. And then after a 10-7 halftime score, Illinois the defensive touchdown on the strip sack and the fumble recovery in the end zone made it 17-7. Tennessee roared back. Touchdown run by Bishop. And now the Illini march the other way with 4:10 to go in the third and leading here in Nashville 17-14. Loffrey is in at tailback. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Illinois 1st and 10 at the 27 of Tennessee. Now the receivers slide closer to the line of scrimmage. Altmaier is in the shotgun, pointing off to the right. Just ran into the referee a moment ago, or would have had a bigger run. Snap back to him, fakes it to Laughery, runs it back to the right, 20, and inside the 20 and close to the 15, and Altmyer took a shot. Pretty close to a first down here. We'll see where they spot it. The Chains are deciding whether to move, and they say move the Chains. Another Ameren, Illinois first down. The Illini with 19 first downs now. They're 1st and 10 in the Carl Red Zone, official healthcare provider of the Fighting Illini. At the 17 of Tennessee, trying to stretch out a 17-14 lead. 2 receivers to the right, 1 left. Arkin in motion. Snap back to Altmyer. Pump fake right. Throw back right. Down near the goal line. Caught. Nice catch down there by Tanner Arkin, the big tight end. And it'll be 1st and goal, Illinois, down around the 2-yard line. That's where they're going to spot it. As he pump faked it right, then threw it back right.
Yeah, he did a really good job of pump faking and knowing where the coverage was and giving Tanner Arkin a friendly football to fall back into, low outside and away from the defender, and so he could fall and make a big play for a first down.
1st and goal, Illinois at the Tennessee 2. 2:54 to go, 3rd quarter. Fagan to the right of Luke Altmyer. 1st and goal at the Volunteer 2. Back to Altmyer. He's going to run it himself after a fake near the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown, Illinois! And it's 23-14, Fighting Illini.
That's a great job by Luke, knowing what he had to get in to get in the end zone. But great job of playing 11 on 11. You run the quarterback, you get your tailback, your big tailback, and Caden Fagan to be the lead blocker.
Yep.
Now it's 11 on 11, and we got an opportunity to score. Great job of finding the end zone by Luke.
Well, the Illini have thrown for a touchdown. They've rushed for 1. They've kicked a field goal and had a defensive touchdown. Luke Altmyer with the rushing touchdown. Gets it in from a couple of yards out. Alano on for the extra point. Illinois' lead is back to 23-14. Snap back, kick in the air, and the kick is good. And the Illini lead is 10 again. 24-14 over the Tennessee Volunteers. 8 plays, 68 yards. Altmyer with a rushing TD. And he used his legs on that drive.
He did. He did a good job of, diagnosing where the blitzes were coming from. That one big run he had where he ran into the official. The second run he had, he noticed that the safety or the corner was going to be blitzing off of the short side of the field, pointed to it, and was able to get around and get back to that side to pick up another big yardage. So he's doing a really good job of diagnosing what the defense is doing, what they're trying to do, and picking up big yardage.
And once again, even to add to that, he's putting this team on his back.
Yeah.
This is his last game. He's selling out. We expect that. That's exactly what he's doing. He's showing up.
He is.
On that drive, Luke Altmyer ran for 26, including the touchdown, threw for 25. For Luke Altmyer. Here comes the kickoff. And it is driven by Lucas Asada and returnable. And Tennessee brings it out. 10, 15, missed tackle at about the 20, and then finally down on special teams as the Volunteers run it back.
Don't get many returns in football.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, they kind of taking away the kickoff return game.
Yeah, they've thrown a lot of guys back there tonight. Looked like Joakim Dotson. Yeah, who returned it. And Tennessee will have it down 10 at their own 21-yard line. Aguilar with a big back to his left. Fakes it, throws it right, caught across the way. Up at the 30-yard line as he throws a quick hitter to the right, and they've got to hurry up here. Mike Matthews, not heard his name much tonight, just his second catch. They get about 10, 11 yards on that. 1st and 10 at their own 31. Here's a handoff up the middle and running it straight ahead into the line to about the 35-yard line. Gain of about 4 for Bishop. Bishop scored the touchdown a moment ago inside of 2 minutes for the third. 24-14 Illinois. Tennessee in hurry up mode. Now they look to Josh Heupel former Oklahoma quarterback that led the Sooners to a national title. Michael Martin.
We just had a bit of a delay there. The chain gang didn't get initially set after that last first down, and they're trying to go to the current spot for the first down. It was a whole mess. They got to fix now.
Yeah, they're outrunning the chain gang down there. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6, their own 35. And picking his way through is Bishop. And he's got up to about the 36-yard line. They still need a few more yards. 37, they need the 41. They're 3rd and 4, and here comes the Illini crowd. What a night for the Illini defense. They have really battled this high-scoring outfit from Knoxville here in Nashville. Minute 14 for the third. Tennessee down 10 from their own 37. Man in motion. Back to pass. Pressure comes. Throw to the right. Caught. Nice catch. First down. Across the way, Tennessee. Across the 40 and up to the 45-yard line. Hits him across the way, and another first down for Tennessee. Staley with a first down catch. Here is Aguilar. Hands it to his tailback, and Bishop is tripped up. Nice tackle down there, Dylan Rosiak. One of the seniors in the run up to about the 49-yard line. A gain of 4, 2nd and 6, Tennessee. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bishop is in a tailback. Aguilar tonight 10 of 14 for 92 yards. Couple of completions here. 20 seconds for the third quarter. 2nd and 6 of their own 49. Back to pass. Throws it near side. Caught. First down Tennessee on this side of the field. Caught by number 5, Rodarius Jackson. First down, Tennessee, and the chain gang hustling up as Tennessee quickly to the line of scrimmage. They get it inside the Illinois 40 and down to the Illinois 38. And with that, after a 13-yard pass play to Rodarius Jackson, we go to the fourth quarter here in Nashville. The Liberty Mutual Music City Bowl. What an exciting game. And Illinois leads it 24-14 over Tennessee on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
When you're on the move and looking for nonstop college sports action, get the Varsity Network app and take the game with you everywhere. Stream live play-by-play from schools across the country right from your phone, free. Catch hundreds of weekly podcasts, including shows from your favorite teams, all in one place. From football Saturdays to midweek hoops, it's your all-access pass to the college sports world. Whether it's game day or just your daily drive, the Varsity Network app has you covered. Download now and listen live for free on the Varsity Network app.
The Blue and Orange versus the Big Orange in the Music City Bowl. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
If you're an HVAC technician and a call comes in, Grainger knows that you need a partner that helps you find the right product, fast and hassle-free. And you know that when the first problem of the day is a clanking blower motor, there's no need to break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product details, you're confident you'll soon have everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Illini.
Illini fans know a strong starting lineup makes all the difference. And when it comes to your health, Carle Health puts the right team on the field for you. With the doctors, hospitals, and specialists you already know and trust. Whether you're exploring Medicare Advantage options or individual plans, choose a plan that chooses Carle Health. Visit ChooseCarleHealth.org to stay connected to the care teams who are there for you, your family, and your community. Choose a health plan that keeps you in the game. Choose CarleHealth.org.
Start of the fourth quarter, Illinois with the Illinois Farm Bureau advantage, 24-14 over the Tennessee Volunteers. Illinois scored 21 last year in the win over South Carolina. Didn't score a lot in their loss to Mississippi State, so this is the most points they've scored under Brett Bielema in a bowl game, coached by Brett Bielema. Let's get down to Michael Martin for a quick injury update as we start the fourth quarter.
Thanks, Brian. I've been monitoring Tanner Heckel after he got shaken up during the third quarter. Right now, he's been on the bench. It hasn't looked like he's trying to get back to be active, so he's doubtful to return. I'm not completely ruling him out because he's a tough kid, but we may not see Tanner Heckel the rest of the night.
All right, and we'll have to have somebody step in his place because he had to step in for Xavier Scott earlier this year.
Next man up.
Yep.
Next man up.
Listening tonight, Afton, Missouri at their daughter's volleyball practice. Grand Ridge says, let's bring some sweet music back to Illinois. Little Swan Lake, Western Illinois. Got a Carrie Davis chant in there. How about that? Hutchinson Island, Florida, Anna Marie, Florida. Wearing Illini hats down in Tampa and orange t-shirts. And let's see, Austin, Texas. Baltimore, Maryland with the newest Illini baby, listening to Uncle Michael report from the sideline.
Okay.
How about that? Any comment, Mr. Sideline guy down there?
Thanks, Dan. Love you.
Okay.
Miss you.
Mount Juliet, Tennessee, section 134, just below us, they say. Springfield, Illinois. Cambridge Golf Course Clubhouse at Evansville, Indiana.
No Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Fort Wayne's in there, too.
Fort Wayne, okay.
Yeah,
Cool. I was just making sure.
St. Louis is in there.
Hey.
My boy Marty from Denver's watching, too, so shout out to you.
All right, we're here in the booth in Nashville. Fourth quarter coming up. Illinois with a lead, 24-14. Total yardage, 292 to 240. Tennessee on this side of the field now. 1st and 10 at the Illinois 38. Give is to Bishop. Runs it to the left and then cuts back to the right. Short yardage gain. Couple of yards there with 14:50 to go in the game. Illinois up 10, 24-14. Aguilar, 11 of 15. Leading rusher is Bishop with 72. Had the touchdown last time. Blitz coming. Screen pass. And they wrap up Bishop and they slam him to the ground. McCollum drops him, and they just about got to the quarterback first, and he barely got it off in time to Bishop, and then McCollum just wrapped him up and slammed him down.
These are the plays you want. You want tackles for losses. You want tackles for loss. You want sacks. You want to get them off time, off target in their offense.
3rd and 15, Tennessee back at the Illinois 43. Back to pass, Aguilar throws it right, found a seam, caught down around the Illinois 26-yard line, and caught by Mike Matthews. Up Tennessee for a first down. 1st and 10 at the Illinois 26. They convert on 3rd and long. Give us to Bishop. Surges to the left and gets 2 or 3 down as he's pounded down to the ground. Dylan Rosiak, one of those leaders on the defense. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. 24-14 Illinois over Tennessee. The fans down below us have been standing the whole game. They have not sat down.
Good for them, man. It's a great environment, man.
It really is. 13:20 left. 2nd and 7, Tennessee. And here is the give to Star Thomas. And he runs it in, and then he is shoved back. Wow, Alec Bryant said hello. Rather forcefully. 3rd and 6 at the Illinois 22. What a night for the Illini defense. 4 sacks, 8 tackles for loss. Tennessee 3rd and 6 at the Illinois 22. Tight end in motion. Thomas the back. Aguilar the quarterback in the gun. Pressure comes. Throws left. Caught in traffic. First down almost. Down inside the 20. Needed 6 yards. I think he got it down close. I don't know
short.
If he's there,
I think it's
though.
4th and 1.
Yeah, I think it's 4th and 1. It is.
And I think that was another great job by James Thompson of recognizing screen, not continuing to rush, not continuing to go after the quarterback. As you said, you smell a rat, it's too easy.
Too easy.
Turn and run. Somebody's getting the screen somewhere.
Yes. Smell a rat.
Smell a rat.
All right. Tennessee going for it. 4th and 1 from the Illinois 17. Triple backfield. It's like Bishop at the back end. And the give is up the middle. He's got a first down and some more down close to around the 10-yard line. Down to about the 11. We did a game at Syracuse during the Rose Bowl year. You remember that?
Yes.
And this was about the lowest vantage point we've had. You get down that into the field.
For an injury.
It gets a little dicey to tell exactly where the ball is. But we got an injured player down there. That for the Illini, right?
Yeah, I think it's James Thompson again, if I'm not mistaken.
He's had a game, though. Like you said, I mean, he's done a heck of a job on those screens, smelling the rat, and then just bringing energy to this defense.
Indeed.
All right, Brett Bielema out to check on him, a break. And 11:47 to go in the game. 24-14, Illinois leading Tennessee in the Music City Bowl. UC Bank, Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
IBEW Local 601, IUPAT District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council serve our local communities with pride and dedication. Our well-trained and highly skilled members set the standard for quality craftsmanship across industrial, commercial, and residential industries. IBEW Local 601, IUPAT District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council. Together, we are building the Illini.
Hey Illini fans, it's college football season and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Illinois football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Fighting Illini. Let's go Fighting Illini! SeatGeek.
Welcome to your field. The weather is perfect. The soil is perfect. The seedlings are perfect. Enjoy your relaxing day.
We all know that's not farming. That's fantasy. It takes grit and hard work to do what you do. Dynagrow Seed is bred and tested for your reality with a proven history of success in your area year after year. Dynagrow Seed. For real. Visit seedyoucantrust.com.
There's so many advantages and opportunities within Illinois Farm Bureau to work on yourself, on your business, and the agriculture industry as a whole.
That's why Douglas County farmer McKenna France is all in on the Illinois Farm Bureau. We invest in the people who make agriculture thrive. The Illinois Farm Bureau Advantage: impactful advocacy, trusted information, and meaningful development.
Luke Altmaier put Illinois up 24-14 here. And then Tennessee has marched it down 1st and 10 at the Illinois 12. Thompson was shaken up on that last play. The 5th rushing touchdown for Altmaier of the season. His 6th total TD scored this year, 1 receiving to go with his 22 touchdown passes. So he does a little bit of everything. The Illini had a defensive touchdown in this half as well on a fumble recovery by Leon Lowry. Thompson was shaken up on that play. Here go the Volunteers trying to trim the 10-point lead down. And Bishop in the backfield. Aguilar with a fullback off to his left a little bit. And gives it to Bishop. Big hole left side to the 5. Goal line. Touchdown. Tennessee. Boy, that hole opened up on that left side.
Sure did.
24-20.
Yeah, we've talked all night about being sound and being gap disciplined. They weren't on that specific play. And then you got 2 safeties that need to come down and fill that hole and just were a little bit late.
Sabor Kareem trying to make a tackle on Bishop, but he scores another touchdown. He's got a couple tonight, 16 for the year. This to get Tennessee back within 3. 12 yards officially on the touchdown. 14 plays on that drive. With 11:40 to go in the game, we're a long way from being done here. Snap back, the extra point is up, and the extra point is good. They'll play Rocky Top again, which is a great song, by the way. They do play it a lot.
We don't want to hear too much, Brian.
No,
you know.
That's right. And so a touchdown run, 2nd of the night again for Bishop, sophomore from Knoxville. He's been the main guy tonight. They have used Star Thomas quite a bit too, although Bishop has 19 carries and 2 touchdowns. Thomas 9 carries for 67. Now you get the Rocky Top going.
You know, Kerry, going back to what you're talking about, gap sound. Well, the thing is, on that edge, you got to take on that block head on, because what it looked like is he tried to jump around, which created that Red Sea opening.
Creates a seam.
Yes.
All right, the Illini with a couple of men deep. Valentine, Rasetic. They're about to kick it off again from left to right are the Volunteers. Illini trying to beat an SEC team for the second straight year. Beating South Carolina down in a much warmer climate last year. Here comes the kick, and it sails to the back of the end zone. Not many kick returns anymore, and Valentine lets it go. Start at the 25 on the touchback. Total yardage, Illinois 292, Tennessee 278. Illinois 134 rushing yards, Tennessee 157. 11:40 left in the game. Illinois back to work. Big drive here for Illinois. Tennessee's hard to keep down. Khalil Valentine is in at tailback. Altmaier, 15 of 25. First and 10 at their own 25, right to left. Back to pass, Altmaier. Throws it to the right to Valentine. 20, 25, 30, and a nice tackle as he was rambling up the right sideline by Tennessee to save some yardage. Thielander on the stop along that right sideline in front of the Tennessee bench. And he got 9 out of that up to the 34-yard line, and 2nd and 1 for Illinois.
Brian, you've heard me talk about Khalil Valentine for a while. I really like, he has a bright future in front of him, catches the ball well, runs the ball well. He does a really good job for this offense.
2nd and 1, Illinois, their own 34. Here is Altmaier, gives it to Valentine, veers left, and 40, 45, 50, and another great tackle in the secondary keeps Valentine from running for a mile. Berlotti got him, but not before Valentine gets an Ameren, Illinois first down.
To piggyback off of you, he does a great job. I think he has great vision and burst, and he's able to get to that edge, and that's what I love about him.
Now, if I was nitpicking, I would say that ball should have been in the left arm for the time he got the handoff. And if it were, he may have been able to explode and get a much bigger game. But that's just me. I always want more.
That's right. Spoken as a coach. 16-yard gain. Ameren, Illinois first down. Altmaier in the gun. Fakes. Throws right. Got a man open across the way. Clement rambles out of bounds across the way. The former Mountaineer, William Wright, pushes Hudson Clement. He started finishing strong. 33 catches, 400 yards coming into this bowl game tonight, and gets it down inside the 40 to the 37-yard line of Tennessee. Another Ameren, Illinois first down. That's, what, 22 of those now for Illinois. The Illini averaging over 6 yards per play. Tailback is Aiden Lawfrey, who checks in. 3 receivers to the left. First and 10, Illinois, the Tennessee 37. Give us to Lawfrey, and not much there. Wrapped up, maybe lost a yard back out at the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 11. 9:25 to go. Time of possession has tightened up a bit. Only a minute difference. Tennessee with that long drive to get back within 3 before Bishop ran it in. 24-21 Illinois trying to knock off Tennessee in the Music City Bowl. Knapik's done a good job at left tackle, filling in for J.C. Davis. Snap back to Altmaier, looks to throw left, got a man, Beatty with a catch, and down around the Tennessee 32. They get 6.
And Two-down territory?
I was just about to say, one thing you have to understand, it probably is 2-down territory, so you don't have to get all 6 yards on this play. It's 4, 5, or 6 yards. You can go ahead and get as much as you can with the knowledge that you're probably going to go for it on 4th down and try to pick up that first down. I definitely think it is 2 downs right here for the first down.
Illini have been stopped twice on 4th down tonight. They're 3rd and 5 at the Tennessee 32. Altmaier in the gun. Valentine, who's run it well, standing to his right. One receiver to the right. Altmaier may need a timeout. He can't hear, I don't think. Or I guess his signal went down or something. He was looking for help out there. And you had both sides roaring at the top of their lungs in the timeout. We'll take a break. In the 4th, 24-21, Illinois leads Tennessee, 8:11 left. UC Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Illini fans know a strong starting lineup makes all the difference. And when it comes to your health, Carl Health puts the right team on the field for you. With the doctors, hospitals, and specialists you already know and trust. Whether you're exploring Medicare Advantage options or individual plans, choose a plan that chooses Carl Health. Visit choosecarlhealth.org to stay connected to the care teams who are there for you, your family, and your community. Choose a health plan that keeps you in the game. Choose CARLEhealth.org.
It's the Fighting Illini and the Tennessee Volunteers in the 2025 Music City Bowl. This is Fighting Illini football from Learfield.
You can trust service by Lexus because our Lexus certified technicians know your Lexus best. So you can enjoy driving with even more confidence, knowing your Lexus is giving you the performance you deserve. Do what's best for you and your Lexus with Service by Lexus. Experienced only at your Lexus dealer.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the bean? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local Chicago Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metric True Score report dated 1H 2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person looking at the deal. Additional terms apply.
Yeah. Hey, each year when it comes time to choose your seed corn brand, fewer and fewer choices. That's why Whiffles Hybrids, determined to keep giving growers an independent choice, a choice that stands for something, one that means something on your farm. Plant your independence. Plant Whiffles. And when it comes to energy, action speaks louder than words. Ameren, Illinois works hard to make sure you have the energy you need. That's why we put savings tools in your hands. Go to Ameren.com/rebates. Ryan Barnhart, Kerry Davis, Kevin Mitchell, Michael Martin, our entire crew. Illinois fell behind early 7-0, tied it at 7, went up 10-7.5, got a defensive touchdown on a strip sack and a fumble recovery. And Tennessee's been slogging uphill to try to catch them. They lead get up to 10, and then it's cut back to 3. Tennessee with a run by Bishop to get back within 3 at 24-21. Now 8:11 to go in the game. Illinois 3rd and 5 at the Volunteer 32. And you guys say it's 2-down territory here.
Yeah, I believe so. I think you don't need to force this 5 yards for the first down. Take what the defense gives you. If it's 3 yards, if it's 2 yards, take that, because more than likely going in this direction, you're probably going to try to pick it up on 4th down if you don't get it on 3rd down.
Luke Altmaier's thrown for a touchdown. He's rushed for 1. So far in the game, 18 of 28, 186 in his last game as an Illini. Here we go. 3rd and 5, Illinois at the Tennessee 32. Clement goes behind the quarterback. Snap back to Altmaier. Running left to the 30. First down. Altmaier inside the 25 to the 24. He got 8 on 3rd and 5. Farouk on the stop.
Right, I love the quarterback run. Again, it makes it true 11-on-11 football. You don't have a running back that is running the ball and they have the advantage. You get an extra blocker with your running back being the lead blocker. You sweep, quarterback sweep around the edge, and Luke just has a nose for that first down.
Keep it in Nine's hands. That's all I got to say.
24-21, Illinois first down, and Ameren, Illinois first down. Tennessee 24, Illinois up 24-21. Valentine the back. Altmaier, Dixon in motion. Back to pass, Luke. Sets up, throws left, caught. Tanner Arkin inside the 20 and down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 8. Spellman on the stop for Tennessee. Clock keeps moving.
What are you thinking about the clock, CD?
I'm trying to put points on the board and eat as much clock as possible, but
still
end this with a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
You'll take a field goal, but you want to score a touchdown in this situation.
24-21. Yeah, field goal just puts them up 6. Yep. Altmaier with Valentine to his left. 2nd and 2 for Illinois at the Tennessee 16. Altmaier gives it to Valentine, picking his way through, down near the 10. and a first down. First down, Illinois to the Tennessee 11. The Illini moving it down the field.
You know, one of the things I was thinking about, CD, those are the type of plays. You know, when they say you're earning your scholarship, that's what he's doing today.
Head down, you got to run through some arm tackles, run through contact. It's not always going to be pretty, but know where the first down is, get your head down and go pick it up.
Yes, in the Carl red zone at the Tennessee 11. 6:16 left in the game. Illinois 24, Tennessee 21. Valentine. Altmaier under center, rolls right. Altmaier has to get rid of it, throws it away in the general zip code of Khalil Valentine. Josh Heupel and crew, I'm sure, would like intentional grounding, but
he's outside of the pocket and he threw it past the line of scrimmage. So, and there was a receiver in the area.
Right.
Christian Abney, a tight end, checks out of the game. Beatty back in. Bowick is in. Dixon out. 6:04 to go. Always saying these games, come on, clock. The Illini marched it down the field. 10th play of the drive coming up.
They're a little bit slow getting to the line because Luke was slow getting up off of the ground.
Altmaier in the gun, 2nd and 10 at the 11 of Tennessee. The give to Valentine. And he is stacked up and shoved back at the 10-yard line. Nothing there. Jalen McMurray among the guys there. Bryson Eason, 2 of their better tacklers. And the Illini face a 3rd and 9. They got to get it to the 1 for the first down. Certainly within field goal range. Clock moving. 5:38 left. Illinois up 3 on Tennessee in the Music City Bowl. This place is up for grabs. Fagan is in. Altmaier. 3rd and 9 from the Tennessee 10. Back to pass. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Diving attempt by Hudson Clement. Right in the heart of the end zone. And here comes David Alano.
Yeah, great opportunity, great chance. I felt all game long that the DBs from Tennessee have been a little bit handsy, but haven't been called for pass interference yet. But you got to get that catch in it back in the end zone and put yourself up by, potentially up by 10. But got a field goal attempt now.
Field goal attempt, put Illinois up 6. Put it down at the 18. 28-yard attempt for David Alano. Snap back. Kick on the way. And the kick is good. He hit it. And the Illini lead grows back up to 27-21. And with that, we break here in Nashville. 27-21 Illinois. 5:14 left in the game, and a thriller in Nashville on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the bean? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where you can get a single line with everything you need. So bring in your bill to your local Chicago Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metric True Score report dated 1H 2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person making the deal. Additional terms apply.
Food for the workplace. It's a beautiful thing. It brings teams together, keeps them happy and productive. It's a great way to woo clients or celebrate wins. But if you're the one ordering all that food, it can be a lot. That's why there's EasyCater, the easiest and most rewarding way to order food for work, with a huge variety of restaurants for any group size, plus tools to meet dietary needs and stay on budget. And with EasyCater, you earn rewards points when you order, good for order discounts or even gift cards. For you. Go on, you've earned it. Order now at easycater.com.
Today. You can just picture it. The anticipation before the big moment. The band playing, the adrenaline flowing, the confidence that you're about to hit the field and simply dominate. Now you know what it feels like to plant a field of Brevant seeds. Because when you choose Brevant seeds, you're not looking for a simple win. You're looking to turn heads and make a name for yourself. This is your turf. And when you get out there, it's sheer domination. Get started at Brevant.com/domination. Win, win, win.
Looking for a job that checks all the boxes? about competitive salaries, flexible hours, outstanding benefits. You can find it all and more at career in Illinois state government. In tech, healthcare, education, or skilled trades, there's a place for you. Visit work.illinois.gov and apply today. Appreciate all of our sponsors, including our bowl sponsor tonight, folks at Carle Healthcare. They're the official healthcare provider of Fighting Illini Athletics.
Brian, this is a huge drive for this Illini defense. I've been talking about it all game. You have to win on first down. You have to be gap sound, come down and make the tackles, be sound on the back end, but do your job up front. Get to your gap, be there where you need to be. Let's not have two people in one gap. That is a detrimental case for a defense. But come downhill and make tackles if you're a linebacker.
Feel the energy.
Well, the stadium's full of energy. There's no doubt about it.
Gabe Backus on the screen.
And Gabe Backus is on the screen. That's why. Well, that would explain it. Gabe watching his teammates. By the way, our Barbasol instant replay. A touchdown recovery in the end zone by Leon Lowry. Big defensive touchdown. Brought to you by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Why pay more for gels when Barbasol delivers an instant thick lather for a close, comfortable shave? Choose Barbasol, a quality shave and trusted value. Illinois Farm Bureau advantage. Illinois still leads it by only 6 now, though. 27-21. 5:14 to go in the game. Illini will tee it up at the 35. Wasada's been kicking off a little bit here in this half, and he sidewinds that one, returnable. Juggled and dropped at the 10, at the 15, running left. He's in trouble. Now he's outside to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, midfield, foot race. He might score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Brian, I will speak from personal experience. Whenever a ball is on the ground, it is almost always detrimental to that kickoff team. Something in your brain stops for a split second, and you get out of your lanes. You don't do the job that you're supposed to do, and that returner is able to take it around the edge for a huge touchdown. Good. That's the bad part. The good part is you got 4:58 left, and you'll only be down by 1 point. So there's plenty of time left for the Illini. I'd rather have the ball in Luke's hands than anyone else.
Joakim Dodson with the return, 94 yards officially as he juggled the ball at the 10, veered to the outside and ran with a convoy down the left sideline to tie the game. This for the lead for the extra point, and it's good. 28-27 Tennessee by 1. They've retaken the lead on a special teams scoring touchdown. And an injured volunteer down there. So after Alano hit the field goal to stretch the lead to 6, Tennessee scores in a flash. And they retake the lead with the extra point. And he was in trouble at the 10-yard line. He dropped it. And I guess sometimes that can get the timing off. Is that what happened?
it pauses you for a split second where when you're on that kickoff team, you see the ball on the ground, your natural inclination is, oh, I'm going to go get the football. And you kind of get out of your lanes while the kickoff return team is staying disciplined and doing their job, and then they have you out leveraged. It's an unfortunate thing, but I've seen it happen so many times. It's happened to me on the kickoff team. It's just a natural thing that you do, but you have to remember to play through it, and most importantly, stay in your lane.
Best thing about it, once again, we have 9. We've been in this position before. I mean, throughout both, all these years, and we've came and been successful. So the best thing about this is we still have 9 at quarterback, and he will get us down the field.
Indeed.
Luke Altmyer, now we're at the 4:58 mark. They attend to the injured volunteer all by himself down there with the trainers at about the 5-yard line. Altmyer has led the Illini on 6 game-winning drives in the final minute or overtime since 2023. He has 22 wins as an Illinois quarterback. Kittner with 24, Trudeau with 23. He has a touchdown pass tonight to Bowick, a rushing touchdown. Defense has a touchdown, and David Alano has kicked 2 field goals. The last one put Illinois up 6. And then the special teams, Dodson with a 94-yard return after he bobbled it to tie the game at 27, and now it's 28-27 on the extra point. Tennessee today, Aguilar with a 7-yard touchdown run to put Tennessee up 7-0. Altmaier to Bowick to tie it at 7. Alano with 21 seconds left in the half made it 10-7. 30-yard field goal. Then in the third, the Lightning and Abado play. The fumble recovery by Leon Lowry, forced by Joe Barna, the strip sack. 17-7 recovered in the end zone. Bishop the 14-yard run to make it 17-14 midway through the third. Altmaier a 2-yard run with a lead block from Caden Fagan. 24-14. Bishop a 12-yard run, 24-21. Field goal Alano to make it 27-21, and a 94-yard kickoff return to make it 28-27 by Dodson. Last kickoff touchdown return allowed. You got to go back 4 years. November 20 against Iowa. They ran it back for 100 yards. And long time here. They're working on the Tennessee player. I don't know if he got hurt on special teams. I assume
he got hurt on the field goal.
Field goal, extra point.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're checking his knee out, and they're gonna help him off the field.
I mean, well, total yardage, Illinois 357, 194 passing yards for Altmaier, 163 rushing yards, and 278 for Tennessee. But they were struggling to get to 100 yards for a while. So it's kind of stopped the game in its tracks here for a moment after the long return for touchdown.
It's also kind of helped Tennessee's defense that was on the field, only had 2 plays off. It kind of gives them a bit of a break without having to call a timeout, and essentially gives them time to recoup while they're over there. And hopefully the Illinois offense was able to do the same thing as they get ready to take the field.
Yeah, they're trying to stay loose down there. Stay connected to college sports anywhere in the country. Download the free Varsity Network app, courtesy of Learfield. Well, we could return one too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. Ballantyne's been deep. Mac Prasetich is out there on the near side. So Tennessee, the 94-yard kickoff return. You don't see many of those anymore. This one is booted end over end. Ballantyne's going to just watch it sail over his head in front of the Tennessee band down there. And now here we go. Tennessee 28, Illinois 27. 1st and 10 Illinois at the 25 on the touchback. You want more college football after our game? During the season, College Football Blitz. They've got it covered. Keep the excitement going. Here comes Luke Altmaier. He's done it before. He'll need to do it again here. Tailback is Aiden Lawfrey. Altmaier, 19 of 31 for the game. They send a man in motion. Beatty back to pass. Altmaier looks left, under pressure. Now he's going to run, and he cuts back up the middle and dives head first across the 30-yard line. He got it to about the 31. Maybe 32. They give him 7. And a nice run by Altmaier, who's carried it 8 times, over 40 yards.
And did a good job of knowing when the journey is over. Get down, don't take an unnecessary hit.
That's right. Altmaier in the gun. Lawfrey to his right. 2nd and 3 Illinois at their own 32. The give to Lawfrey to the outside. 40, 45, 50, 45 of Tennessee. And down inside the Volunteer 40-yard line. Turrentine, the safety, on the stop, but a huge run by Aiden Lawfrey.
That is a great run by Aiden Lawfrey. That is an inside zone right, and he's so patient. He's so deliberate with pressing the line of scrimmage and forcing the entire Tennessee defense to go to his right, and then he bounces it, curls it right back to the left side for a huge gain for a 1st down.
Also, the receivers are doing a heck of a job of blocking downfield. Yep. That's how those big run plays are sparked.
Always.
And Altmaier knew it as soon as Lawfrey turned the corner. He could see it. 28-yard gain. Hammer in Illinois 1st down. Illinois down a point in the 4th quarter. Beatty goes in motion. Fake to Beatty. Altmaier to the right, and the pass is too high. Trying to hit his intended receiver, Lawfrey, at about the 45 for a screen. He looked at Beatty, who went in motion left and threw it right incomplete.
That's a good job by Tennessee's linebackers of knowing that the screen was coming, not falling for the fake to their right to Hank Beatty and chasing down Lawfrey and getting a big hit on him.
Remember now, a field goal is good enough here. And you can take some time. 3:33 left in the game. 28-27 Tennessee. Illinois 2nd and 10 on the Volunteer 40. Running back is Laughrey. Here is Altmaier. Pulls it down. He's going to run. 40, 35. Hold on to it, Luke. And down to the 34-yard line of Tennessee. And a gain of 6. Probably got a little closer here.
Yeah, design quarterback draw by Luke there. And he made a great run, picking up about 6 yards. I think if he'd have stayed outside, he might have been able to pick up the first down and pick up more yardage.
Injured for Tennessee. And they're checking a big lineman down there. Tennessee took the lead with a big kickoff return of 94 yards after Illinois stretched it out to 6. Now a hush for a moment as they check out the injured Volunteer. We'll talk to Brett Bielema when the game's done. Illinois trying to win back-to-back bowl games, first time since 2010, 2011. Trying to win 9 games for 2 straight years. 9+ games, 2 straight years for the first time ever. And the Illini watching, huddled up around Barry Lunney, Brett Bielema. Temperature has been dropping a little bit in around the freezing point.
It's chilly out.
It is.
But I mean, if you played in a game about a month ago that was full of snow and you were unable to get to the game, I think the Illini are well prepared.
Kevin Mitchell knows how to play to a crowd, doesn't he? And he's trying the ILL-INI chant. Look at this. Never had that happen. I've never had that happen. Who's the Tennessee guy sitting in our section? How'd that happen?
He got orange on. He snuck in.
Okay. I've never had a cheer led from the booth. How about that? Oh, that's awesome. All right.
Let's pick up this first down.
All right. The Illini. I still can't believe that just happened. 3:14 left in the game. 28-27 Tennessee. Alano's career long is 50, by the way. Season long is 47. You're about 51 probably here.
So Illinois has done a really good job of running the quarterback, having that running back be the lead blocker. You see Caden Fagan back in the game. Wouldn't be surprised if they run some type of outside zone with Caden Fagan being the lead blocker and allowing Luke to get around that corner.
3rd and 3, Illinois down a point at the Tennessee 33. Fake to Fagan, throw to Beatty. Turns the corner near the first down on the Illinois sideline. Let's see where they spot it. Oh, they didn't get a very good spot. It's at the Tennessee 31. Ty Redmond on the stop.
I would like to.
What are we going to do?
Challenge that.
Yeah, they may challenge it.
Hank Beatty never stepped out of bounds, and when he did finally cross the line, he's past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, if you have an opportunity to challenge a play, if Brett Bielema is, this would be the time to challenge it.
Well, they're going to go for it regardless. It looks like 4th and 1.
You're probably going to have to call a timeout. So just challenge it.
Brett Bielema races up to the official, calls a timeout. He says, "I want to review it." I think
he should tell him he wants to review it, because even if you don't get it, the timeout still stays.
Yeah. 30-second charge timeout. That is their
Michael Martin.
Final.
What's important to note here is Hank Beatty. He had the ball in his right hand. The spot is official to where the ball crosses the sideline to go out of bounds. Having it in his right hand may have given him just enough to get that first down. We'll see if they end up challenging it or taking another look at it. But Hank did a great job of setting himself up. Even if he does come a little bit short, we'll have to see.
2:23 left in this game. What a scintillating game in front of a huge crowd. We have to see here if there's any notes on the attendance. 52,815.
Great for a bowl game.
Is great for a bowl game here in Nashville.
Okay.
Here we go. We're going to get a review on this. This will be huge. I've got to have it here.
The ruling on the field, the runner was short of the line to gain. That play is under further review.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, they got to do it.
Hank never stepped out of bounds, and as Michael was saying, the ball is in his right arm. It looks to me like when he crosses the plane of the out of bounds, it hit the ball is right there even with the line of scrimmage. So, I mean, with the line of game. So, if nothing else, they should at least be a little bit closer to the first down.
Yeah. As it is, it's Tennessee 28, Illinois 27. 4th and 1 is where it stands now. Our reviews are brought to you by AHW.
Ruling on the field, he was short of the line to gain.
I think the referee doesn't know his mic's on.
still on.
So this ought to be interesting. We can listen in here. I think he just turned it off.
But see, the biggest thing with these reviews, the problem is with this is what's the first call? Because is it clear enough to overturn? I don't know.
Liberty Mutual Music City Bowl here in Nashville, Tennessee. Great to have you with us. We got an instant thriller here as the previous play is under review. They're showing it on the big board. Illini fans think it's a first down.
I mean, he never steps out of bounds until that ball is across the 30-yard line, which looks like to be the line to gain for a first down.
And as you said, Kerry, if you're going to challenge it, now's the time.
Now's the time. I mean, if you're going to call, you had to call the timeout anyway because the play clock was running down. So if you challenge it and you lose, you still get your timeout that you're going to use anyways.
Right. It's a draw, basically. 28-27, Tennessee back in front for the first time in a long time. They led it early 7-0. Illinois led it half 10-7. In front of a big crowd here at Nissan Stadium. The referee, the white hat, still under the hood here, looking at his monitor. Always wonder why they look in those little things when they got a big one right up there to the left, and I know why they do, but
well, maybe this is all the information that is going into. He's getting some information telling them where the line was, where the receiver went out of bounds at. And hopefully by him taking this long, they are going to change the spot.
Now, see, what'd be interesting, you're at the 31 here, and here I think he's taking the headset off or he's discussing. If you were at the 21, you might have the field goal puts you ahead regardless.
Are they moving it? Oh, damn.
No, they're moving it a little bit.
I mean,
all right, let's see what our referee says.
After review, the ruling on the field is upheld.
All right. So now it is 4th.
And Illinois will not be charged a timeout.
Well, that's good.
They have one timeout remaining in the half.
All right, one timeout left. The Illini 4th and 1 at the Tennessee 31, trailing by a point. They're trying to get closer, get a fresh set of downs, chew up a little more clock, set up a game-winning field goal potentially. They got an I formation, Fagan at the back end, send a man in motion. Here is the give up the middle, 25-20, and a first down. Jordan Anderson, the fullback.
Never fails. Hey, you want to get a first down, give it to the fullback. And he had a little wiggle there to make the safety miss.
Jordan Anderson with a touchdown, not a touchdown, a first down.
Huge first down.
He did have a touchdown earlier this year on a very similar play. And we've got a break. First down, Illinois on the run by Jordan Anderson. 2 minutes left. Back after this, Tennessee 28, Illinois 27 on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Listen up, Illini fans. Cashback is here with the new Illini Visa Signature Cashback Card brought to you by the U of I Community Credit Union. Earn cashback every time you make a purchase. 5% cashback on gas and travel, 2% back on groceries and restaurants, and 1.5% back on everything else. But that's not all. U of I Community Credit Union will match your cashback earnings up to $150 for the first year. Learn more and apply today at IlliniCard.org.
When the dust settles on this growing season, it's time for next season. To review what can go better, to study what's coming next. The best place to start is fieldadvisor.org. Valuable agronomic content just for Illinois soybean farmers. Timely soybean resources from the state's top agronomic experts. So when the dust settles next season, you know you've given it your all. Visit fieldadvisor.org and subscribe. Funded by the Illinois Soybean Checkoff.
Illini fans, sell your home with a trusted leader in local real estate. Your official real estate team of the Fighting Illini, Ryan Dallas Real Estate. Ryan's team outsells and outperforms the competition as the #1 team in homes sold year after year. Proven results, 5-star service, and an unmatched commitment to help you win. All backed by Ryan's 48-hour offer guarantee. Get started today at RyanDallasRE.com. Ryan Dallas Real Estate, the official real estate team of your Fighting Illini.
Time two.
Jordan Anderson lined up as a fullback. The junior from Joliet Catholic, who had a touchdown this year. He had 26 total yards, and he just gained 13 to the Volunteer 18-yard line on the old-fashioned give to the fullback.
Always works, bro.
I don't want to call Kerry old-fashioned.
You don't see too many I formations, though, or anything like that, though. But hey.
I love it. I love it. Big play, big gain, big first down. We were talking about it in the break. You got 2 minutes left. Tennessee has 3 timeouts. What is your philosophy if you're the offense? Are you running the ball to try to force Tennessee to use those 3 timeouts? If you break one, do you try to score? Do you not? It's a lot of things that go into these 2-minute offense, these 2 minutes left in the game, and a lot of things to think about.
Yeah, do you want to score too quick? Will they let you score?
I personally want to score. Like I know the philosophy of not getting into the end zone or trying to use time, but if I can score, let's score, and I'll put it on my defense to get a stop, and hopefully, get a stop on the kickoff as well.
But that's why it's huge. If we do score, we have to go for 2.
Yeah, you do. To be up by 7.
Right.
Yep.
Luke Altmyer tonight, 20 of 33, 196, passing touchdown, rushing touchdown. The Illini on a fullback run, got 13 yards on 4th down and 1. And ran it down into the Carl red zone. 2 minutes left in this game. 28-27 Tennessee. The Illini with Laughery in the backfield. They've all ran it well tonight. Altmyer in the gun from the Tennessee 18. Dixon in motion. Altmyer to Laughery up the middle and down to the 15, 14-yard line. Tennessee may have to burn some timeouts here, and they do right here with 1:56 to go in the game.
Tennessee, first of the half.
And you'll take that, a 3 or 4 yard gain on first down. They're going to have to use their timeout. You do it again, a couple of more times, hopefully pick up the first down, and they run out of timeouts. Then you can milk the clock to try to score a touchdown there or kick a field goal to end the game and win it.
And I think one of the biggest things is, where does Alano like to kick it from, right? And just keep it, whether it's on that left hash like we're at right now, just keep it on there. Just keep it there. Wherever he likes it, let's keep it there.
All right, we're down to the 1:56 mark on the clock. Tennessee has 2 timeouts left. Illinois tried to get the review in their favor. The call was upheld. And then on 4th down and 1, they gave it to the fullback, Jordan Anderson, an in-stater from Joliet Catholic. Ran it up the middle, got a first down. An Ameren, Illinois first down. The Illini's 26 of the game and their biggest. Right now they're 2nd and 6. Tennessee 14. Laughery is the back. Altmyer in the gun. Beatty running off the field. They had too many men out there. Let's see what Barry Lunny dials up. Now they send Dixon behind the quarterback. Altmyer gives it to Laughery, picking his way left and shoved down after a gain of 1. Maybe inside the 14 to the 13, and a little bit of a seam there. We're down to 1:50, and Tennessee burns another timeout. And I'm watching David Alano kicking into that net down there.
1:51, back up on the game clock. Thank you.
And Michael, I'll ask you, on special teams, when a kicker's warming up, nobody stands near him, right? They just let him be in his own little world down there?
Yeah, most definitely. You just let the kicker get into the mindset that he needs to in order to win the game. He's gone through this type of kick hundreds, if not thousands of times mentally, and he knows exactly how he needs to prepare. It's best to just let David Alano get ready the way he gets ready, and when push comes to shove and he rolls out there for the game-winning kick opportunity, he's going to be more than ready.
Illinois went up 27-21. Tennessee returned to kickoff 94 yards to grab the lead back with the extra point. Illini marched all the way back from their own 25, converting a 4th down on a fullback run. Now it's 3rd and 6 at the Tennessee 14. You're balancing the clock. You're balancing where to put the ball for a potential game-leading field goal.
And also, as a running back, knowing that you have to have great ball security, stay in bounds, do not get tackled or pushed out of bounds. You want Tennessee to have to use this last timeout.
Altmaier in the gun, 3rd and 6, Illinois at the Tennessee 14. Lawfrey.
Oh, God.
And now we may have offsides on Tennessee, I hope. Boy, there was a clash of big bodies down there. This is a huge penalty. Ooh. Is it Illinois false start? Is it Tennessee offside?
I don't like when the referees get together like this. They seem to always go against the offense when that happens.
We'll see. Here comes the referee. Flags all over the field. We got one on the far side of the field, too.
Yes.
And I think it's offsides.
Offside.
Yes, sir.
That makes it 3rd and 1.
Don't jinx us. Don't jinx us up here, CD.
Hey, man,
don't jinx us up here.
Brian,
let's get him down on the field, Brian.
All right, they'll move it down to the 9. Now it's 3rd and 1, Illinois. Down to 1:51. They got a free 5 yards on the 4th penalty on Tennessee. Altmaier huddles them up. 28-27, Tennessee by 1. 3rd and 1, Illinois on the Tennessee 9. Fagan is the back. Snap back to Altmaier. Gives it to Fagan. He's got a first down. Down to the 6-yard line. Punching it forward to the big fella. Caden Fagan. What a job by the offensive line.
Great job.
Great push.
Tennessee has to take their last timeout. Now you're at the Tennessee 6-yard line with 1:46 to go in the game. Tennessee calls their last timeout.
Now this is here's where you are. They have no more timeouts. You can essentially take a couple of knees and milk this down to the final seconds. Call your last timeout and kick the game-winning field goal and never give Tennessee the ball back. It's really how much do you trust your kicker, who has been outstanding all season long. But that is where the coaches are thinking about at this moment.
Well, this crowd is in a frenzy. Michael Martin.
You have to make sure, if you're the offense, that you are aware of where David Alano wants to kick this ball. Being so close, you got to go tackle over in your formation. You have to have a diagonal snap to try to get a better angle on the kick. You have a good opportunity to set. If you're not going to score a touchdown, you have a really good opportunity to set up your kicker to get exactly what he wants. We need to execute right now.
A lot of things on the plate here. Tennessee is out of timeouts. 28-27 Tennessee. Illinois has marched it from their own 25 to the Tennessee 6. 1st and goal, Illinois. Lawfrey in the backfield. Couple of tight ends to the right. Altmaier under center. Rolls to the right and runs it to the middle of the field. And down he goes in the middle of the field. So they said we want to put it in the middle.
They put it in the middle, and now they're going to... Tennessee didn't have any more timeouts.
Yeah, they don't.
They didn't have any more timeouts.
I don't think Tennessee, or did they have one?
Oh, I thought.
All right, we're down to 1:22. So they were off on the clock, apparently. Now it says 0.
But they used all 3 timeouts, if I'm not mistaken, on the last drive.
That's what I thought.
You don't get 4 timeouts.
Altmaier just ran it to the right and dove down in the middle of the field. So they've sent the signal here that this is what they want to do.
I'm very confused.
Yeah.
They called a timeout after that last first down, and that should have been their final timeout. We had a first. I don't know.
Hey, CD. hey, I'm with you, man.
Illini have 1 left. Illinois fell behind on a 94-yard kickoff return. They've marched it all the way down to the Tennessee 8. It's 2nd and goal at the 8. They're trying to burn as much clock as they can, but obviously Tennessee has used the timeouts.
Well, they're out of timeouts now, so you can kneel the ball on 2nd down and again on 3rd down to milk this clock all the way down to 3.
All right, everybody's in tight. Beatty and Lawfrey. Altmaier's going to take a knee here. And at the 10, right in the middle of the field, and now Tennessee cannot stop it. Clock is down to 1:18. 28-27 Tennessee. David Alano appears to be pretty warmed up. It is 3rd and goal at the 10. Illinois trying to win another bowl game, back-to-back years. Set some history here with 9 straight wins. 9 wins in 2 straight years. Down to 55 seconds. Winds it down inside of 50, 28-27 Tennessee. I mean, it's going to be another knee. Clock will run down as far as they can. Altmaier drops to a knee. And now they're going to run the clock down as far as they can.
You'll call your final timeout with about 4 seconds left.
Okay.
And let David Alano kick it right down the middle of the field goal post.
David Alano, a couple of field goals tonight, short ones. He came in 17 of 20. He's 19 of 22 for the year. This is in the middle of the field. Clock down to 17 seconds. Again, they'll burn it down as far as they can. They have 1 timeout left, and that will set the table for David Alano to win the Music City Bowl. Of course, he beat USC earlier this year, and now timeout Illinois with 3 on the clock. And this will be for the win. What a ball game. 28-27 Tennessee leading Illinois. Altmaier tonight 20 of 33 for 196. Touchdown to Bowie. Rushing touchdown. And of course the defensive touchdown for Leon Lowry. Alano's hit 2 tonight, short ones earlier in this game. They're going to put this down. What is this, Michael? About 18 yards, 19 yards?
19 yards.
19-yard attempt for the win in Nashville for David Alano. 3 seconds left. Alano in the middle of the field from 19 for the win. Snap back, kick in the air. The kick is good.
Yes, what we do.
It's good! Victory, Illinois! How do you like that? Illinois 30, Tennessee 28. History made in Nashville. What an end to a great year for Brett Bielema. And the Illini are the champions of the Music City Bowl. Back-to-back bowl wins. David Alano beat USC earlier this year. He beats Tennessee at the gun.
Field. He went into full sprint after he knocked it straight down the pipe. Field. He went into full sprint after he knocked it straight down